4,000 miles away from his bedroom in the UK, covering all your favorite sports, he's high in demand. From baseball to football, he's got every angle covered. He's gonna watch your team, even when they get smothered. It's high steep, it is Jolly Good Takes. Introducing your host, Liam.
All right, hello everybody and welcome to this live stream for game number 4 between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. How's everybody doing? The Giants won 2 out of the first 3 games of this series and they're looking to take the series win today if they can hold on to this game. Haron, Ty, Scott, Dilated, Wilson, Ethan, how are all of you? How many boom boom baseballs? Hopefully more than 3. Hopefully as many as we can have. The more the boom boom baseballs, the better it is for the Giants. Now, on the Giants for today, the pitcher will be Trevor McDonald, the right-hander, and their lineup will look like this. It'll be Elliot Ramos, Luis Arraez, Casey Schmidt, Rafi Devers, Jung-Hoo Lee, Bryce Eldridge, Willie Adames has been dropped down to bat 7th. Drew Gilbert and Drew Kavanagh will round out your starting lineup for the San Francisco Giants. How's everybody's weekend been? How's your Sunday going so far? This is the final game before the All-Star break. And Scott, we're going to get the good McDonald today. Scott, I have no idea if we're going to get the good McDonald today. Hopefully we do. But your guess is as good as mine. As for the Rockies today, on the mound will be Michael Lorenzen. Now, Lorenzen, he's got a 6.46 ERA. So even worse than McDonald. As Ty, Macklin is going to be on the cover of the NHL 27. Ty, I did not see that. That's great news. I mean, Macklin Celebrini. I've got his jersey, in the cupboard over there. My favourite player on the Sharks, you know, because he's the best. And that's good. I mean, he is one of the, the best young star in all of ice hockey. But that's great news, Ty. As I'm guessing your profile picture is the Sharks player. I can't tell who, but I don't think it's Celebrini. As, by the way, everyone, drop your score predictions down below. What do you think the score is going to be? I saw Wilson say the Mets are blowing it right now. I saw they're playing the Red Sox. That series, that game is 2-2. As we're about a minute away from first pitch here. If you put it on, maybe the Giants will win the series today. The Sharks, you want me to put the Sharks on, Ty? I mean, it's not a Sharks stream, but... Scott, 7-3 Giants. Oh, it's Ivar Stenberg, is it? The second overall pick in the draft. Scott's going Giants win. Scott, I'm with you. I'm going Giants win as well. I'm thinking, you know what? 5. Haron just took what I was going to say. All right, Haron. I'm going to go slightly different then. I'll go 4-2. The Macklin luck. All right, let me go and get the jersey. All right, I'll put on the jersey. I'll bring the Macklin luck for the Giants, the Bay Area luck. As we're almost ready to get underway here for the first pitch. The Rockies lineup is going to look like this. Jake McCarthy, Mickey Moniak, Hunter Goodman, TJ Rumfield, Kyle Karras, Cole Carrick, Troy Johnson, Tyler Freeman, and Ezekiel Tovar is your Rockies lineup. All right, we're wearing the jersey today. We're bringing the luck the Sharks' way. It's Anthony. What's up, Anthony? How are you? Got the Sharks jersey on. I'm going to bring some Bay Area luck, so that's why we're wearing it. It's Anthony. Hello, parlay time. 10 or more total runs. Lorenzen, 92 or more pitches. McDonald, 4 or hits allowed. 1 or more runs allowed, and 3 or less strikeouts. All right, Anthony, we'll see if you will win. As Dr. Checkmate, top of the evening. British phrase there. We say that in Britain. I don't know about if you say that in America, but how are you, Dr. Checkmate? Wilson, what's up as well? Scott, time to sweat your behind off. Scott, I tell you what, it's not actually that hot in my room, so that's a good thing, right? As a McDonald, he primarily throws a sinker slider changeup combo, and he can mix in a couple of other pitches as well. We will see if he is good today. As yeah, I hope everyone's had a good weekend, and you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And let's get the Giants win here. As dilated, I apologise, but bigger things in terms of up the England as we're ready for first pitch here. As McDonald will fire. That one is a called strike on the inside corner. It weren't a strike, but they called it a strike. So we'll take it. And also, I need to get the 3D game day up for you guys as well. As there's a drive to right field. That ball's carrying. That ball is going to be in Triples Alley. It's going to one hop. It's going to get in the corner. McCarthy, he's going around second. He's going to get to third as he's going to go home. This one is going to be an inside the park home run to begin the game. And the Rockies are already winning 1-0 just like that. Bloody hell. Ty, the jersey, not working too good so far. Inside the park home run on the second pitch of the game. Yep, Scott, Jesus fucking Christ. And cheers to everyone. Dr. Checkmate, good match versus Norway. I was nervous as Rockies winning 1-0. Then McCarthy, I thought he was going to get held at third, but the third base coach just weighs him down the line. The throw was wide. He scores, and it's 1-0 just like that. That pitch is high and outside, and it's 1-0 to Mickey Moniak, who's batting 283. Yep, actually, they do roll it a triple and an E9 by Jung-Hoo Lee. As there's a little bloop. That one is going to be fielded by Adamas. He will fire it over to Rafi Devers for out number one. You know what, Scott? It's funny you say that. I do believe, well, Elliot Ramos led off the game. Well, he led off the bottom of the first at Oracle Park with a Little League home run. But it's crazy. Yeah, Wilson, inside the park home run. Although they're ruling it a triple and error, the camera, they didn't really show what happened in right field. As here's Hunter Goodman. He will take a called strike, and it's 0-1. All right, Ty, I'll trust you. Doesn't count, Scott. All right. As Lee, yeah, he kind of misplayed it in right field, I guess, Jung-Hoo Lee. That allowed to run to score. As there's a line drive up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. So Hunter Goodman with a base hit. And to answer the question, are we going to get the good McDonald or the shit McDonald? Right now, we are getting the shit McDonald. As the Rises relay throw was a terrible one to home plate. Just got to, just going to get this 3D tracker up. As here is TJ Rumfield. Rumfield batting 296. As Spencer, hi Spencer, how are you? As there's a foul ball, and it's 0-1 to TJ Rumfield. They gave Lee an error on that. Anthony, I thought that was inside the park home run as well. That right field is so tough to play at Oracle Park. I'm surprised they ruled that an E9. I mean, I haven't had a good look at it. As is there a good McDonald? Spencer, there's not a good McDonald. So far, no bueno. As it's 0-1 here to TJ Rumfield. Rumfield, he is one of the best rookies in the NL as he fouls that pitch off and it's 0-2. The runner Goodman was on the move there trying to steal second base. He'll have to go back. As just let me get this up. There we go. Where is it? I'm trying to get this 3D game thing up. Anthony, home score keeping. Normally they don't give the error though, right? As right, there we go. Now if it freshes, we should have the thing. As the pitch to Rumfield is a high pop up to left field. Schmidt going back in the grass will make the catch for out number 2. As what's going on with the game day? Why is it not working? Let me reload it. There we go. So 2 outs here for McDonald. Just having some technical difficulties. I want this 3D game thing to work, but it's not working right now. So 2 outs. And due up for the Rockies will be Kyle Karros. Kyle Karros has kind of owned the Giants as he takes a called strike on the outside corner at the knees, and it's 0-1. The home plate umpire today is William Traynor. Never heard of him. If you've heard of him, fair play to you if you know your umpires. But I've never. As the 0-1 pitch is a check swing. He did go around, says the home plate umpire, and it is 0-2. McDonald looking to limit the damage to 1 run. As every time I go off of this, the 3D thing stops working. It's a bit weird. Don't know why it does that. I don't want it to do that. As there's a pitch down and away, and it is 1-2. A wild 2-strike pitch there with the slider. So 1-2 to Kyle Karros. Karros is batting .266 and .809 OPS. As Spencer says, okay, as the 1-2 pitch is a call strike through. We're going to get a challenge here, and I think this challenge is going to be successful. We will see. It was a strike at the knees, down and away. I think that was a ball, and the replay system says it was a ball, and you guys spoke too quickly because it's 2-2 instead of the end of the inning. There you go. Never speak too quickly. Yep, Spencer, it is a ball. As where they gone? They've all gone to end the inning. God, this 3D game thing. You need to be back, guys. The ball thing got overturned. He's bobbing his head. So 2-2. Spencer, now you say, okay, let's hope you're right now. As Kyle Karros, since June 1st, he's got a 1065 OPS. That's third in all of baseball. So he's been on fire, probably because they play the Giants a lot. As, oh my God, that pitch almost hit him, and he swung at a ball at his head. Oh my God. All right, he's ended up on his ass on home plate, as you can see by the 3D thing. My God, what happened there? So we go to the bottom of the first. It is 1-0, sorry, Colorado, as the inside the park home run, which they technically didn't call it because there was an error by Jung-Hoo Lee, I guess. But I think that was an inside the park home run, so I'm going to call it an inside the park home run. And it's 1-0. Giants will have to respond, and respond quick, because you don't want to go behind against the Rockies. You don't want to go behind in general, really. When you go behind, it always seems negative. I know, Dilated, the 3D, it was so weird there. I don't know, modern technology. I mean, the fact that you can even have something like that 3D thing is incredible. Haron, the 3D animation is hilarious. You are right. It's so weird. You know what? It's funny. They've started doing one for soccer as well. And I actually think the soccer one's pretty good. I mean, it's pretty good. It's just very weird. As no, mighty England, we're into the semi-final against Argentina. Who are you guys going to be rooting for? My English or the Argentinians? You can't root for the cheats, surely. Yeah, I saw Spencer Wilson put it in. The Mets had a 2-0 lead over the Sox and lost. As Robert, the Mets lost as well. Robert, what's up? How's your weekend? And Haron, I did say I was going to get to your comment earlier. The Giants need to sign the Norwegian head coach as closer. He fired that water bottle into the dugout with some force yesterday. He did when Bellingham scored the second goal. As Wilson, it's a lose-lose. As Elliot Ramos will be leading off for the Giants here in the bottom of the first. Michael Lorenzen, the pitcher, is 3-9 with a 6.46 ERA. Spencer, Mets been doing their best Giants impression. Haron, let's go. As Scott, we don't talk about that. You never talk about that. As look at Spencer and Wilson, the two lovebirds, always commenting "You'll never walk alone." As Ramos will take a pitch outside, and it's 1-0, and that's how Michael Lorenzen's afternoon gets started. See, the Blue Jays are up over the Padres in the top of the first there as well. And the Pirates beat the Brewers 14-5. As the 1-0 pitch to Ramos is a called strike, and it's 1-1. Dilated sunflower seeds and a Mickey's is bliss. As Wilson, Devon Williams has been shit. Yep, Devin Williams, not Devon, but I know what you mean, Wilson. As the 1-1 pitch to Ramos is fouled again, and it's 1-2. Also, I missed yesterday. Tony Vitello got ejected, and I was not there for it. I wish I was, because he did not seem very happy, and that was only the second ejection in Tony Vitello's career. Spencer, on this day in 1974, as the 1-2 pitch to Ramos is just outside and a good take on a sweeper, and it's 2-2. Shankly stepped down, and Paisley took over and become one of the most successful managers. Top facts, Spencer. You always bring the top facts. As here we go then. We 2-2 pitch to Ramos. Is a weak ground ball foul down the third baseline. He stays alive. A good sinker on the outside corner. Ramos was able to foul it off. So I saw someone put Jackson Flora earlier. I don't know if it was Ty, but what do you guys think about the Jackson Flora pick if you weren't in the stream yesterday? And the Giants draft in general. Look, you've always got to wait to see how it plans out. As that pitch is down the middle but fouled off, and it remains 2-2. But you know what? The Giants, they've added a lot of pitchers into the farm system. And they also drafted Barry Bonds' nephew. So that was kind of crazy. Of course, I wonder if Barry had any involvement in that and said, you guys must draft my nephew. As Ramos goes the opposite field for a base hit. That's going to be a single for Elliot Ramos. Good piece of hitting there to get the Giants' first hit with the first batter. And the Giants, they'll look to respond to that lead off inside the park home run. I'm calling it. It's Wilson. A Mickey's 40 outs is always a good time. I've never tried it, Wilson. So Ramos leads off the game with a single. Luis Ariz will be due up batting 332. Wow. How good's Luis Ariz been? There's a called strike. Although now I said that, he'll probably hit into a double play. Because the Liam curse is real. But no, we did need pitching, Spencer. And we got pitching. As the 0-1 pitch to Luis Ariz by Michael Lorenzen is down and outside. And it's 1-1. I'm just looking at the pitch thing. It's about a pitch delayed. I mean, if there's a funny moment, it's great. Like the guy sitting on his ass. As Spencer, the Brentford curse, no such thing. As that pitch will be way outside, and it's 2-1. Come on, Spencer. The England curse is a thing, not the Brentford curse. We'll see if we win the World Cup. I mean, it's getting pretty exciting in the country over here. A little bit more exciting than Giants baseball right now, but let's hope the Giants can win. As they're dilated, 2 weeks away from a trade. I think you're right. I expect Luis Ariz to get traded soon. Probably in the next 2 weeks. After the draft has finished. That's when we'll see trades galore. Because then GMs will focus on trades and no longer the draft. As the 2-1 pitch to Luis Ariz by Michael Lorenzen is a high fly ball to left centre field. That one will be caught by the left fielder for out number 1. Spencer, watching paint dry is more entertaining than watching this crap. You know what? I would disagree, but it's close. So 1-0. Rockies 1 out and 1 on for the Giants. Lots of ones in the bottom of the one here. Kyle Karras, Tovar, Freeman, Rumfield, and Goodman are your infield for the Rockies. The outfield will look like McCarthy in right, Johnson in left, and Carrick, the centre fielder. As there's a called strike to Casey Schmidt, and it's 0-1. Wilson, what is Michael Lorenzen's ERA? Isn't it like 6? Yeah, it's 6.3. Wilson, you have got to score on Michael Lorenzen. I was supposed to put 6.43 right now. You've got to score off Lorenzen. If you don't, it's embarrassing. As the 0-1 pitch to Casey is outside and it's 1-1. But me and you know, the Giants, they make good pitchers look, they make bad pitchers look good. So, 1-1 here to Casey Schmidt. Duos with 19 home runs and 50 RBIs before the All-Star break. Casey Schmidt and Rafi Devers are on that list in Giants history. There's a pick of attempt, and Ramos is back safely. Well, he never actually left the first base bag. As there's a swing and a foul ball by Casey, and it's 1-2. Wilson, even I didn't watch that. Ty, I thought That was definitely an inside the park home run. That's why I've kept calling it an inside the park home run. No way that wasn't an inside the park home run. Come, it's gotta be. As it's been changed. Thanks, Ty, for letting me know. As Casey will take high, and it's 2-2. Wilson, yeah, even I can't watch that. I'm surprised you were entertained. I certainly was not. Women's cricket and England were getting blown out. I have not been watching any of that. Men's cricket, yes. I do like women's cricket, just not the 5-day format. As a 2-2 pitch to Casey Schmidt is a line drive to left field. That's going to be a base hit for Casey and be runners at first and second here for the Giants. I know, I can't believe they ever ruled out an error, Spencer. That should never have been ruled an error. So Casey with a single, that will bring up Rafi Devers. Devers had a monster game. As Dalton rushing, with that name, be careful. Now, I welcome any fans, Dalton rushing, but lots of Giants fans hate you. As Devin, welcome back, Devin. How are you? Let's go Rockies. Look, you can come in here and talk all the crap you want, Dalton rushing, because the Giants are way worse than your Dodgers. As the pitch to Rafi Devers is a pitch outside, but we are going to get a challenge here as the catcher for the Rockies, Hunter Goodman, taps the helmet. Sadly, Dalton rushing, we got to focus on the Rockies and beating them over trying to beat the Dodgers right now. But welcome, as dilated with the devil emoji. So 0-1 to Devers as that call was overturned. And the Rockies are using the challenge system very nicely right now. As there's a line drive foul by Rafi Devers. Ball dude, can you make your job? Yes, he gets the ball and stops that from going into the outfield. Well, it did just a little bit, but he got it in time, in quick time. A little bit younger dude on the third base side. The first base ball dude, seen a few years, shall we say. That pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-2 to Rafi Devers. Who are the Dodgers got today, or is the Dodgers game over? I don't know. As Wilson, to be fair, it was during the commercial breaks of the gentleman's final. There you go, Wilson. Look, I was no shot there, Sinner. I thought Sinner was always going to win. That pitch is high, and it's 2-2. Dalton rushing. All right, little bros. Your nephew's is the Padres, and your little cousin's the Rockies, and your long-lost brother is the Arizona Diamondbacks. And what are the Dodgers to us? As a 2-2 pitch to Rafi Devers by Lorenzen is a swing and miss and a pitch way outside. And what the heck? That pitch was terrible. And Devers, why are you swinging at that? So 2 outs here, and it will be down to Jung-Hoo Lee to try and drive in a run. Also, Dalton rushing, where are you from? You have got the most rage bait name, by the way, for Giants fans, because do you Dodgers fans even like Dalton rushing after he fell out with Shohei Ohtani? As that pitch is a called strike to Jung-Hoo Lee, and it's 0-1. All right, I'll never say that out loud, but right now, we are nowhere near you. As Devin, no offense, but I hate the Dodgers. That's all good. You're allowed to hate the Dodgers, as Lee fouls that one off, and it's 0-2. Well, don't never be sorry for hating the Dodgers. I mean, they're the Giants' biggest rivals. As dilated, I think it's wholesome seeing that senior fellow with the yellow shirt behind home plate for the SpongeBob hat. Yes, it's Nickelodeon Day at the ballpark. As GG Prods, what's up? Is that you, Gail, or GG Prods? Have I never seen you before? Let me know. If not, how are you? As it's 0-2 to Jung-Hoo Lee. Lee batting 306. Lorenzen will fire the pitch, and that is a weak ground ball back to the pitcher, Lorenzen. Lorenzen will barehand it, fire it over to first. A low throw, but picked out by Rumfield, and that will end the inning. We go to the top of the second, 1-0 Rockies, after the now confirmed inside the park home run to begin the game. Gail, you changed your name more times than the Giants changed their closer. As, dilated. SpongeBob hat, I need to see it. I haven't actually got a good look at it. As Haron, how did Newcastle let Anthony Gordon get away? Because he's not that good. Zim Zim, what's up, Zim Zim? You got your giveaway yet? The SpongeBob giveaway hat? If so, send me a photo. I'd like to see it. As that's the second time I changed my name. What you mean? Well, it's more times than I can't keep up. But it's all good. As, yep, Spencer, you're not wrong. Dilated. That was a long first inning. Yep. That's what these pitches are going to be like, though, guys, because they are not very good. So expect probably a long game. As, I mean, why are they showing this? They're showing Devers hit a home run. Why couldn't he do that in the first inning? I don't care about him hitting a monster home run. 463. All right, it's just MLB highlights. It's not Giants coverage. 1-0 Rockies. If you can't beat the Rockies and it's 2-2, if the Giants don't beat the Rockies today and they've split the series in 3 series, they haven't beat the Rockies this season. Embarrassing, to say the least. As by the way, guys, if you have not hit that like button, please hit that like button. It helps the channel. And hey, if you haven't subscribed, feel free to. As Wilson, I missed the Mike Ashley owned Newcastle Sports Direct FC. Wilson, they were so much worse under Mike Ashley, not these new Saudi owners. As Zim Zim, I see that. So I've got a picture of the SpongeBob hat here. There it is. That is the giveaway today. Devin, I appreciate you for already doing that. Yeah, that's the hat. Pretty cool hat, actually, I've got to say. So that's why, as I see the yellow shirt dude, by the way, as there's a pitch called a strike, and we're going to get another challenge by the Rockies. I mean, bloody hell, how many challenges are we going to get here? And it's going to be a successful challenge. That pitch was low. Yep. Call overturned, and it's Owens 1. Phillies 1. They're just 1.5 behind Atlanta right now. Scott, when are your Phillies going to catch them? As by the way, we will be live for the home run derby tomorrow. As that pitch is outside and it's 2-0 to Carrick. Zim Zim, if you want to send me the hat, you can. You don't have to pay for all the costs, though, Zim Zim. As the 2-0 pitch is outside and it's 3-0. As Bob Lurie is in the booth, in the Giants broadcast booth. So 3-0 here. Thank you, Huron. McDonald, not very good so far. As there's a called strike, and it's 3-1 at the bottom of the zone. McDonald, you can't walk the leadoff hitter. We Bob in the chat. Wilson, I have no idea what you mean. As Anthony, I won't miss this umpire crew. They are awful, as they did eject Tony Vitello. They stuffed up in the game the other day as well with the play. They said he caught it in centre field in the ninth. As there's a weak ground ball to Willie Adames. Adames will fire it over to Devers for out number 1. They are not too good, to say the least. As Bob Lurie, wow, he has to be older than dirt. Spencer, he is very old. Very, very old. But still walking, still alive, and that's the most important thing. Wilson, 97 years young. You know what? If you live to 100, I think that's incredible. As the pitch is a swing and a miss by Johnson. Johnson banged 304, and it's 0-1. You know, if you live to 100 here in the UK, the king will write you a letter and say congratulations. Zim Zim, all right, I appreciate it. Spencer, that is quite a life. Yep. I would be happy to live till 80 years old, let alone 97. And there's another swing and miss at a wild pitch by Johnson. A good change up in the dirt there. And it's 0-2. So 0-2 to Johnson. So far, the difference in this game is an inside the park home run. Now, if you lose to an inside the park of the home run, I'm sorry, that is embarrassing. So don't lose to it. You've got to score. They always show that Candlestick Park sign as that pitch is fouled off. And the first base ball dude is not going to get the ball. He's going to leave it to Jung Hoo Lee. Come on, you go over and get that ball. You've got one job to do, my friend. So 0-2 to Johnson. They're showing the foghorns as that pitch is sign outside. And it's 1-2. I need to get foghorns. Wilson, who's saying that'll be the Rockies inside the park home run? It could, they could have a few more. I mean, they've got a lot of speedy players. Triples Alley. And if we misplay the ball again, as Zimmerson says, Devers is an athlete. There is a ground ball to Devers. Devers is going to sprint to first base, step on it, and he didn't injure himself either for the second out, and he actually smiles. So 2 outs here. Yeah, 2 down, as Spencer says. Giants, they are looking for a clean inning here, and McDonald. McDonald, 24 pitches so far. He's facing the number 8 hitter, Tyler Freeman, who's batting 264, and he fouls off that pitch, and it's 0-1. I saw Casey hit a home run yesterday. We'll see if he can hit one today. As the 0-1 pitch to Tyler Freeman by McDonald is going to be a weak ramble. That one to the shortstop, Adames. Adames will fire it over to Devers, who has to stretch a little bit more than he would like, but the play is made. As Zimzim says, we go to the bottom of the second. It is 1-0 Rockies. Due up for the Giants will be Bryce Eldridge, Willie Adames, and Drew Gilbert. As I think the Giants need this All-Star break. We'll see if they can win this one going into it. You never know. Is the season most likely over? Probably. We'll see. We'll see if they can put a run after the All-Star break. That would be classic Giants if they make a run before the trade deadline and just give the front office slight hesitation. Though if I'm the front office, I've already made my mind up. So now they're showing me Dom Smith highlights. I've already seen Dom. I don't want to see Dom Smith. Boy, how I would like Dom Smith on this team. They're showing that walk-off grand slam he had earlier in the year. Devin, yep, it's 10. Well, it's 9:30 in the UK. But Devin, you're basically correct. And yeah, I know what you meant. Yep, it's about to be 10 o'clock. 8 hours, Devin. If you're, well, wherever you are on the in America, if you're on the East Coast, it's 5-hour difference. If you're on the West Coast, it's 8 hours difference. Central time, it's 6 hours. So let's see if Bryce Eldridge can go deep. I feel like every game I want to predict a Bryce Eldridge home run. I'm not going to do it here, but I kind of do want to predict it. Spencer, Brentford, the letter that you get by the King if you hit 100 is a typed up letter. I'm assuming it's with his signature stamped on there. Yep, Spencer. I mean, it's the same letter that goes to everyone, and they put his signature on there. Exactly. It's Devin, East Coast. Yeah, so 5 hours. So it's 4:30 where you are right now. So Bryce Eldridge, he's batting 270 and 832 OPS. He is due up for the Giants. He's got how many home runs on the year? 8 home runs, 20 RBIs on the year. Just 21 years old. And he will take a high pitch, and it's 1-0. And that's how this inning gets started, with a ball, just like how the last inning got started, with a ball as well. As the 1-0 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is a called strike, and it's 1-1. Devin, some might say too dedicated and get a life, but no, you're right. I felt bad not doing the game yesterday, as that pitch is outside and it's 2-1. I had to watch the England game though, because it only happens every 4 years. But no, I just love baseball. I love American sports in general. As the 2-1 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is a high fly ball to right field. That ball is going to be caught by a sliding McCarthy for out number 1. As Jays Villa Panthers, hello. I saw what you commented on the last short. Boy, were you right about England. They won 2-1. Spencer also predicted 2-1. Devin, it's all good. As Scott, always going to be haters. Who's Scott? I've lost where we were thinking there. I don't know who you mean. As the pitch to Willie Adames here is going to be outside, and it's 1-0. You wait till I do cricket streams. As 1-0 pitch to Adames is a ground ball to the third baseman. He will fire it over to TJ Rumfield for out number 2. No, there will never be cricket streams on this channel. I'm only joking. So 2 outs for the Giants. Joe, what's up, Joe? How are you? Joe, you got any bets? I know Anthony's got a few bets. Joe, have you got any bets today? Or you're playing it cool? Spencer, I guess that was started just over 100 years ago. Sending a letter to people hit 100. 1978. I didn't know when that started, Spencer. Scott, the guys that say you need more of a life. As there's a called strike on the outside corner to Drew Gilbert, and it's 0-1. I mean, they're probably not wrong watching the Giants every day. As Joe, how's your weekend been? So 0-1 to Drew Gilbert. As that pitch is high and outside, and it's 1-1. Gilbert, he is batting 237 for the Giants. And let's see if he can send one deep for the first boom baseball today. As the 1-1 pitch to Gilbert is in there for a strike again. It's 1-2. Don't know, Ty, if you're out there. If you are, Ty, though, you on the home run graphics today. As Joe, you're just being a spectator. All right, so you can't lose money. I'll tell you what, I would have bet on the Giants, and right now they're losing. So not looking too good, though very, very early. Long way to go. Scott is the master of never say never. As the 1-2 pitch to Gilbert is a weak fly ball pop-up to the third base side. That one be caught by Tovar, the shortstop. We go to the top of the third, as that was the third out. Jays Villa Panthers, I wouldn't say terrible. I would just say not great, or not good even. He's more of a fourth outfielder than he is an everyday player. Jays Villa Panthers, so that's what I think. As Joe, my weekend has been good, super busy. How's your weekend been? Joe, my weekend has been amazing. Anytime England win in the quarterfinals of the World Cup, I will never ever complain because I'm flying high, baby. Into the semi-final against the dirty Argentinians. And hopefully we can make it to the final. That would be this time next week. As I don't know what time the Giants play this time next week. But if England make the final, I may not be able to do next Sunday either. As this time next week, 9:10, Giants Mariners. I don't know what time the final is. As Joe, you lost because of that game. Joe, you should never doubt the mighty England. Never pick Norway. Although Norway were actually better than England for lots of that game. As duet for the Rockies this inning will be... let me get this right. Will be Ezekiel Tovar, Jake McCarthy, and Mickey Moniak. Spencer, we've got further than the Americans, and you guys are going crazy. You guys are telling me, yeah, we're better than England. Well, some of you were anyway. You're not better at soccer. You're definitely better at a lot of other sports, not soccer, though. As it's 1-0 Rockies after 2. We will see if McDonald can get another clean inning here in the top of the third. Facing Tovar, the Giants killer, to begin the game. Spencer, you can say that about most teams. Argentina without Messi, France without Mbappe. As Jays Villa Panthers, fair enough. Since I don't follow the Giants, all I remember is when he was swinging at pitches like a foot up in the zone. And if he did make contact, he popped it up. Yep. And Joe, I did bet regulation tie, so I won $80. As there's a high fly ball to right field. Lee will come in. He kind of did he did a little like girl dance there. He went to the left, he went to the right. He was bit of a weird path to that ball, but he did get there in the end for out number 1. All right, Spencer. I'm not going to get into any of that conversation. As by the way, I mean, if I ever rub my eye, normally it's because I'm sweating. Today, as he pitched to McCarthy as a called strike. McCarthy hit an inside the park home run. His first time up to lead off the game. If I do rub my eye, it's because I sprayed sun cream in it by accident. And now I've been out all day, so my eye's been bothering me because it is still hot. So I did spray sun cream in it. As the 0-1 pitch to McCarthy is going to be a line drive to right field. That one is going to be caught by a sliding Lee for out number 2. So 2 quick outs. I mean, McCarthy, he hit that one hard. Spencer, who wants to see that? As Wilson, I thought the refereeing again yesterday was awful. As our first goal versus Norway, re-seeing it should... Yep, but I will never admit... Well, I mean, I will admit it hit the thing, but I will never complain. As there's a called strike to Mickey Moniak, and it's 0-1. But no, it did. I would just never complain. As the 0-1 pitch to Mickey Moniak is going to be a fly ball foul, and it's 0-2. Joe, how did you like the Giants draft pick? I didn't get to watch your live. Joe, I tell you what, I didn't have a strong feeling about any of the prospects that were fell to them at number 4. I know everyone else, as there's a foul ball again, it's 0-2. I know everyone else wanted the pitcher. I didn't. I wanted Eric Booth Jr., the outfielder. They took the pitcher. I won't complain. I mean, he's the best pitcher in the class. We needed pitching. We'll see if he's as good as everyone says, though. I thought B pick, as there's a high pitch, and it's 1-2 to Mickey Moniak. As, you know what? Now you've reminded me, Jays Villa Panthers. I was going to do something when I came on after the game. I was going to start singing, row, row, row your boat gently down the Atlantic. As there's a high fly ball by Mickey Moniak to right field. Jung-Hoo Lee is going to make the catch, and Jung-Hoo Lee makes all 3 catches in that inning as we go to the bottom of the 3rd. 1-0 still. And the last few innings, they've been a little bit quicker. As everyone was clowning the Justin LeBron pick onto Wilson. I mean, either that's because his name's LeBron or he was awful this season. As, 1-0 after 2. Yeah, row your boat gently down the Atlantic. Go back home because we're going to Atlanta against Lionel Messi. It's the first time Lionel Messi is ever going to play against England. Zim, very efficient so far indeed for McDonald. I mean, a lot of loud contact though. So it's good and bad. As there's my favourite Hearts by Dilated. So no outs in the bottom of the 3rd. Coming up for the Giants will be Drew Kavanagh, Elliot Ramos, and Luis Ariz. Daniel Suzak can't come back quick enough. I'm not a big fan of Drew Kavanagh. He seems like a big hole in the lineup. It's like having Patrick Bailey in the lineup, just without the defense. As Anthony, at least McDonald got through 3 innings. Hasn't thrown 80 pitches to do it. Anthony, exactly. I don't know. How well did Marley pitch yesterday? I didn't get to watch yesterday's game, but how good was Tyler Marley? As Miami and the suburbs ours more people. As Wilson, you're going live for the derby, correct? Yep, Wilson, we will be live for the home run derby. And tell you what, I'm looking forward to that one in Philadelphia. You know what I want, though? I want a Giants player to root for. Well, I've never seen a Giant in the home run derby. As Wilson, home run derby, not Merseyside. It's definitely not Merseyside. As Spencer, I don't. Miami and the suburbs has more people. I got you now, Spencer. The A and the H were the wrong way around, but I got you. As let's see then what Kavanagh can do here, leading off the inning for the Giants. As Anthony, it was carbon copied to the first start against the Dodgers. Anthony, was it? As that pitch is outside and it's 1-0. Barry was the last, I think. We need someone in the home run derby over Barry Bonds. Yep, Joe, they do it into Miami. As the 1-0 pitch to Kavanagh is a high fly ball to centre field. You know what? It's going to be an out. As Carrick makes the catch just before the warning track. Why the heck did the pitcher drop at his head there like it was a home run? And I thought Kavanagh hit it out, so it didn't even get close. So 1 out on 1 pitch. And the top of the Giants lineup will be back up. Wilson, that's what I'm hoping for. Bryce should do it. If it does go ahead, Wilson next year. As Juice, greetings all. Anyone cash in on the KMBR Dave Fleming wig? Sponsored by Waste Management. Juice, what's up? How's your weekend? No, I did not. As next time they go on sale, I have to buy some if my hair starts falling out. So 1-0 to Elliot Ramos here. As speaking on Bryce Eldridge, there he is in the Giants dugout. And Ramos will hit a weak ground ball. That one is going to get up the middle for a base hit. So it perfectly falls up the middle for the Giants and Elliot Ramos. His second hit of the game. And I believe he's the only him and Schmidt are the only two with a base hit. And that'd be a base runner with 1 out. As home run derby with Bonds. Nowadays, you also don't get the big superstars doing it unless it's a home run derby. As for the Blue Jays, I'm starting to see a little life from my California trip. Caesar's near no-no, and now Guerrero heating up. Yep, Jays, he heated up in San Francisco in that final degree, in game, sorry. As Juice 85 and sunny, AC now that I'm home. At least you've got AC. As the 1-0 pitch to Luis Ariz by Michael Lorenzen is way inside, and it's 2-0. Ariz, he's 0 for 1 today. He hit a fly ball to the left fielder. And they're now in San Diego. San Diego, they're falling apart. I mean, Giants San Diego, that may get to a close series by the end of the year. As that pitch is outside and it's 3-0 to Luis Ariz. You do not want to walk him here with Schmidt and Devers on deck. We'll see, Spencer. Maybe it was. I don't know. If anyone else knows where Barry Bonds' last home run derby was, as Ethan just got back from the pool. Ethan, how's your weekend? As Luis Ariz is going to walk. And it'll be runners at first and second. Juice, recycle plastic. Oh, my God. And Ethan, I watched the video you wanted me to watch as well about the guy in the women's bathroom. I mean, it was a bit weird, but I did watch it. It's Jays Villa Panthers. I thought they were a good team, but Tatis is only now starting to actually hit. They've got no starting rotation. The bullpen's the only good thing about that team. And Schmidt will hit that one foul off his foot, but he's in no pain. Well, he may be in pain, but he's not showing it. And it's 0-1 to Casey. Casey batting 282. He singled in the first. He hit a home run yesterday, his 19th of the year, and he got to 50 RBIs. As Devers is on deck. Ethan, definitely the guy in the toilet with his two daughters. As the 0-1 pitch to Casey Schmidt by Michael Lorenzen is going to be inside, and it's 1-1. Casey did not chase there. Now, that's where people tried to attack Casey on that inside corner. Casey, he did a good job of laying off that one. As the Redbirds tied it in St. Louis. Spencer, I always think you hate them whenever you say that as well. As there's a called strike to Casey, and it's 1-2. I'll tell you what, for a Sunday final game before the All-Star break, day game, not actually that full, the ballpark. As the 1-2 pitch to Casey Schmidt is going to be a ground ball at the middle. This one could be 2. And it will be 2, as it's a 1-4-3 double play to end the inning. We are going to the top of the 4th. 1-0 Rockies. Yep, Wilson, we are... I didn't mean to get that up. Wilson, we are 7 subscribers away from 150 indeed. God, I mean, that inning just ended in a blink of an eye. The inning ended. Giants, and they're scoreless through 3 innings against Lorenzen. And Lorenzen sucks. But that's what the Giants do against bad pitchers, right? If the pitcher's mediocre, the Giants may hit off of him. If the pitcher's got an ERA above 6, you can write good outing incoming. As Spencer, hate is a strong word, and Jays Villa Panthers, okay, true. I expect their offseason to get a new ace, but still Michael King is decent. Michael King's good. I actually wanted the Giants to get Michael King. I do like him. He's got a nasty sinker. That pitch moves so well. Whenever I watch him against the Giants, I think he's a good pitcher. Now, maybe that's biased because last year's Giants lineup was not very good. But, no, I've rated Michael King. As, right. Due up for the Rockies this inning will be Hunter Goodman, TJ Rumfield, and Kyle Karros. They're really their 3 best hitters. McDonald, he's been giving up a lot of loud contact. Let's see if he can get through this inning. So far, the pitch count's not bad, but high contact. Eventually, that may come back to bite. As Spencer, Giants are 0 for 3, runner in scoring position. Doesn't surprise me. It's Joshua. What's up? How you doing, Joshua? How's your weekend as well? And, I mean, it's Sunday and Giants versus Colorado. Not really a must-see game. Joshua, no, you're right. Absolutely, Joshua. I just thought, you know, SpongeBob Nickelodeon giveaway and final day before the All-Star break. So no games Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Maybe they might fill out the stadium, but no. It's Jays Villa Panthers, and now Matt Waldron is back, so that means Nasty Knucklebill. Tell you what, he's not great in real life, but talk about one of the hardest pitches to hit on MLB The Show. My God, that thing, it moves like this and then dips. As we are ready for the Top of the 4th inning here is Gooey. How you doing? Hello, how are you? How's your weekend, sorry. There's a ground ball by Goodman to the third baseman. Schmidt will scoop it up. He will fire it over to first base for out number 1. And another quick out for McDonald. So 1 down here. We need this win, and I bet huge on us today. Working from home and can't get the game on stream. So I'm tuned in for play-by-play and undies jokes. Love this channel. Gooey, I appreciate you. Let's hope the Giants can win you some money. As Jays Villa Panthers, all right. See you, Jays Villa Panthers. If you enjoy the rest of the weekend of the 2 hours we've got left here in the UK. As I froze Brentford. Spencer, I didn't see it on the stream as Joshua's almost done with the work shift. You guys working on a Sunday, you and Gooey. Working on the weekend. I mean, I'm doing this on the weekend, but this is definitely not work. As it's 2-0 to TJ Rumfield. Rumfield, he popped out in the first inning as he will take a close pitch but called a ball. And it's 3-0 here. And McDonald's in danger of walking his second batter. Yep, Gooey, whatever we can do to keep you updated with the game. As yep, Spencer, smash the likes if you haven't already. 12 likes. As there's going to be a walk by McDonald. Come on, let's not start walking, people, as they're showing Matt Chapman. Let's see if Matt Chapman comes back after the All-Star break. I have no idea. Yep. A walk with 1 out. Right now, the Giants have not had, they've had 1 walk, the Rockies 2 walks. As there's a ground ball to Casey. Casey will fire it over to first, and they get the out as the runner advances to second. So 2 outs, runner at second. A chance for the Rockies here. Joe, you know what? It would be my dream for this to be my job, but I don't know if we're ever going to get to a point where this is my job. You know what, though? When people like you say that, and Insane the other day as well, it really does mean a lot when you say, you know, you enjoy the streams and it's actually good. As that pitch is fouled off by Kyle Carrick, and it's 0-1. Gooey, I own 2 semi-trucks hauling 24/7 goods. Always working, but today we have a project, so I'm glued to work. And now that sweet voice by our host. Okay, Gooey, I appreciate it. My British accent. As, yep, Gooey, we do need Trevor McDonald to get through here. As the 0-1 pitch to Carrick by McDonald is going to be a called strike. And it's 0-2 on the inside corner. Tyler Marley and Matt Chapman talking to each other. I know Giants fans love those 2 players. I tell you what, I love watching Casey play third base. I don't know about you guys, but Casey is super fun. As the 0-2 pitch to Carrick is going to be as McDonald is waiting, and he will fire. And he fucking hits him. And it'll be runners at first and second. 0-2 pitch plunked on the ankle. And that looks painful. Off-speed pitch, but he plunked him on the ankle. The back foot. Jesus Christ. My God. So, runners at first and second for Johnson as McDonald, what are you doing? You can't be hitting people in an 0-2 count. You can't be hitting people full stop. I mean, that was terrible. It's Gooey. The channel will only grow. We are here to share and let Giants Nation know. I've recommended you to my entire network, and you will continue to do this. It's a really cool space you created. Yeah, you guys make the channel right. I love talking to you guys. As the pitch to Johnson is a called strike at the bottom of the zone, and it's 0-1. But no, Gooey, a few of people you talked to, they've came in, so I do appreciate it. As Spencer not just hit him, fucking hits him. Yeah, it fucking hit him. It's something I necessarily hate Matt Chapman. I just don't his contract. I think you mean you don't hate him. It's just his contract. As that pitch is fouled off, and it's 0-2. Dilated. Casey does make Matt Chapman look old. So 0-2 to Johnson. The Rockies are trying to add on here to their 1-0 lead. As Gooey, yeah, he fucking hit him good. He did. He let it be known. As the 0-2 pitch to Johnson by McDonald. Now, I've got to say, as that pitch is in the dirt and it's 1-2, for some reason, McDonald, he got into ready to throw the pitch and then he waited. I wonder if that threw with his rhythm. When you do that, you try and mess with the rhythm of the base runners and the batter. He did it and it kind of fucked him over as Spencer. I said it was a terrible contract when he signed it. Some people did, Spencer. As the 1-2 pitch to Johnson by McDonald is high and outside and it's 2-2. 2-2 count. McDonald at 47 pitches. Again, that's not terrible for this stage of the game. You want to be at about 60. Joe, why is the baseball draft during the season? Joe, baseball's just always done it that way. As that pitch is low and it's a full count here. And the runners will be on the move to begin the next pitch. I'm guessing, Joe, it's got something to do with college. I think college may finish now. So that'll be my guess. And then you can get them into the system and get them all signed. I don't know, though. It's a bit weird while the draft's going on right now and we're playing. But baseball, they do it differently to everyone else. Is that exactly, Anthony? So 3-2 here to Johnson. Come on, McDonald. You are looking good. The first, you got some quick outs. Now, after that hit by pitch, it's getting a little bit funky. Yeah, Joe, it is weird. As the 3-0 pitch to Johnson is a ground ball. That one is going to be straight to Devers, though. He will step on first himself. The Giants catch a break. That could have been a disaster. Instead, we go to the bottom of the fourth. It's 1-0 Rockies. Can the Giants please score some runs? Devers, Lee, and Eldridge are due up. As for odds for an on-field fight during England-Argentina. Pretty strong odds. These countries hate each other. They just went to war not that long ago over the Falkland Islands. So, Haran, Argentina, the team they hate the most in the world is England. And the English, ever since Maradona, with the hand of God, and he punched the ball in the net, the English have always hated the Argentinians in football and also because of wars as well. As Joe, do the rookies start or do they have to wait till next season? Joe, they will start in the minor leagues. So they'll be able to play, whether that's single A, high A. They'll start in the minor leagues. I mean, if they're really good, they'd start on the MLB team. But no rookies ever came straight out of college or high school and just started on the MLB team. So, no, they normally go into the minor league system. As Anthony, the minor league contract, even though it's $10 million, it's only for this year. So not the end of the world. Exactly. And that's maybe what's going on with I suppose he's thinking. Is he didn't love anybody in free agency. Sometimes you just got to suck it up and, even though, he's not the best pitcher, you got to sign the contract. Where it's been disappointing is he's been so ass. That's been what's most disappointing. As we will see if the Giants can score. Michael Lorenzen is pitching pretty well. Exactly, Joe. It's very, very different from basketball and football, especially football where the rookies will always play after the draft. Baseball, it takes like 3 to 5 years normally for a baseball player from when they're drafted to make it to the MLB. So it's way different than all the other American sports. As John Miller has joined the Giants booth, and here's Rafi Devers leading off the inning. And Devers will take outside, and it's 1-0. Devers struck out his first time up at a pitch that was not very good. Batting .251, a .319 on base, .482 slugging, 19 home runs, 52 RBIs, as he hits a sharp fly ball to centre field. That one, though, will be caught by Carrick as he goes back on the warning track for out number 1. Devers hit it hard, just straight to the centre fielder. Come on, wakey, wakey, guys. I know it's a day game, but get waking up, because this offense is not doing anything right now. And this is the Colorado Rockies and Michael Lorenzen. It ain't the Dodgers and Yamamoto or Blake Snell. It's the bloody Rockies. As Lee hits a weak ground ball to the shortstop, Tovar. Tovar will fire it over to first, route number 2. Again, wakey, wakey. Wake the fuck up, please. My God, this offense is so bad right now. Yeah, Joe, exactly. You know what? Minor league systems, that's half a base, in my opinion, Joe. I love the minor leagues. As Anthony, some of them will start in rookie ball. I could see Flores signing in San Jose, to be honest. So could I, Anthony. As he pitched to Bryce Eldridge is going to be high and outside, and it's 1-0. Bryce Eldridge today is 0 for 1. He lined out in the second inning. Batting 269, a 360 on base, 468 slugging, 8 home runs, 20 RBIs. As the 1-0 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is fouled out of play, and it's 1-1. This is embarrassing. I mean, are you going to wake up, Giants, please? I mean, it's the Rockies, and we're struggling to score against Michael Lorenzen. Right now, McDonald's keeping you in the game. As the 1-1 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is outside, and it's 2-1. Come on, Bryce. Give this offense some life with a home run. If anyone's going to do it, it's going to be Bryce Eldridge. As the 2-1 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is a called strike at the bottom of the zone, and it's 2-2. Devers and Ramos, they're laughing in the dugout. I mean, talk about players that don't care about winning. Or you're just allowed to have fun. You know what? I'll take that back. You're allowed to have fun. I don't want to be a party pooper. As the 2-2 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is outside, and it's a full count. Joe, in the 8th inning, they'll wake up if it's not too late. Joe, God knows what the score will be come the 8th inning. It could be 1-0. It could be 8-0 to the Rockies. We'll see, though. Better not leave it till the 8th. As the 3-2 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is high, and that will be a walk for Bryce. I tell you what, the one guy that consistently walks on this team is Bryce Eldridge. He does there. And with 2 outs, a walk, and it'll be Willy Adames. Come on, Willie. How about you hit an important home run right here? Anthony, a little bit of luck, if I do say so myself. But everyone needs a little bit of luck, so that's all right. As the pitch to Willy Adames is going to be high, and it's 1-0. Lorenzen at 56 pitches right now. As the 1-0 pitch to Willy Adames is a close pitch, a called strike on the outside corner. And it's 1-1, not 2-2 like the Giants broadcast says. It's 1-1. Because the Giants broadcast, they don't keep up with me. As the 1-1 pitch to Willy Adames is inside, and it's 2-1. Anthony, I only need him to give up 2 more hits. He'll give up 2 more hits, Anthony. I guarantee he'll give up 2 more hits. So 2-1 to Willy Adames here. Lorenzen will fire. Adames will take a big hack, and it's 2-2. I mean, we're used to a big hack like that. So 2-2 here. Yep, Anthony, he'll definitely give up 2 more hits. As the 2-2 pitch to Willy Adames is going to be Lorenzen fires. That one is just down outside, and it's a full count here. Bryce Eldridge will be on the move. Good take that by Willy Adames. He normally chases that one, so that's how I know he's seeing the ball well, because that was a good take. So 3-2 count. Eldridge will be on the move. Lorenzen will fire. That one's a drive to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And that's going to be a single as Bryce Eldridge gets to third base. Runners at the corners for the Giants. And you know what? It's another opportunity for them to take the lead. As they are 0 for 3 with runners in scoring position here. Let's see if they can make it 1-4. So runners at the corners. Bryce, there, long-legged Bryce gets in to second base. Yep, Spencer, come on, Gigantes. Lorenzen, wearing number 24. He will take a little wonder as Drew Gilbert is up for the Giants. Gilbert, he's 0 for 1. Batting .235. Will Drew Gilbert come through with a base hit? Put your predictions in the chat. Will Gilbert get a base hit? I'm saying yes. As dilated, Bryce the third, dilated. He put the roller skates on there as he was on the run for the 3-2 pitch, as Gilbert will take a called strike at the knees and his own one. Lorenzen, a lot of pitches at the knees. Spencer, you're coming in here? No. And Anthony Vitello Jr. is going to pop up. Good belief by you guys in Drew Gilbert, as he will hit a line drive to left field. That's going to be a base hit, baby. So it's going to be a tie game, 1-1, as Eldridge comes to score. Hey, I said he would. You two guys in there that said he wouldn't. There you go. So 1-1. Gilbert comes through with an RBI single. And, yep, 1 for 4 now of runners in scoring position. If he runs at first and second as well. The reverse psychology worked as dilated jinx. Positive prediction from me for once, and it actually worked. So runners at first and second here for Drew Kavanagh. Now, Kavanagh's not going to get a base here, I'm telling you now. As Lorenzen will fire. There's a close pitch called a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. Anthony, what do you know? Eldridge works a walk and eventually scores. Yep. 2-out walks. You never want to walk a player with 2 outs and start a free rally. As the 0-1 pitch to Kavanagh by Michael Lorenzen is going to be high and outside, and it's 1-1. Dilated, whenever I say something positive, it doesn't work. Well, Dilated, that's the life of a fan. As Ethan, come on, Ethan, you got to know the Rockies pitching, it's not great. They've got to outslug the Giants. That pitch is outside, and it's 2-1. Spencer, 4-3, Braves in the 9th. Scott is going to be wanting the Braves to lose. We will see, though, if they do. As Dilated, where's that trash talking Dalton Rushing? He must have left. As the 2-1 pitch to Drew Kavanagh is going to be low. And it's 3-1, sorry. So you do not want to walk the number 9 hitter and make the bases loaded. That is for sure. As by the way, we hit 2 more subscribers this stream. Shout out to everyone that hit that subscribe button. We are 6 away from 150. So if you could hit that like and subscribe, that would be much appreciated. That pitch is outside, and it will be bases loaded for the Giants, as there's a walk for Kavanagh. And Lorenzen, that is not what you want to do. And you know what? I believe the bases... I believe we're going to get a mound visit here. Or they should do a mound visit. If I'm the Rockies, I'm definitely getting a mound visit here. Elliot Ramos is 2 for 2 today. And he's now got an opportunity to drive in some runs here with the bases loaded. Come on, Elliot Ramos. What can you do for me? As he will take a called strike. And it's 0-1. Anthony, why get a hit when walks work too? Exactly, Anthony. Come on, Elliot. Bases loaded. As the 0-1 pitch to Elliot Ramos is going to be a fly ball foul. I tell you what, that was the pitch to hit. And it's 0-2. As that one will fall into the crowd, and some fans are going to get it. Ramos wearing number 17. Come on, Elliot. Get a base hit, baby, with the bases loaded. 0-2. Ramos 2 for 2. Michael Lorenzen will fire down and away. And it's 1-2. Good take by Ramos. Ethan. Michael Harris didn't get hit, but hit by pitch. As said it was, and we challenged. Clear didn't hit him, and now we are losing. And of course, Ollie Marmol was ejected. Ethan, of course he was. Like Vitello yesterday. As the 1-2 pitch to Elliot Ramos by Michael Lorenzen is a high fly ball to right centre field. That ball is going to be caught, though, by McCarthy, who almost collided with the centre fielder, Carrick. Boom. Goes the weasel, and the inning was over. Damn it, I thought he got that one. He just missed it at Oracle Park. You know what? Fans stood up behind him. We go to the top of the 5th. 1-1 game. I tell you what, Coors Field, that one might have been boom, boom baseball for the first time today. As Anthony, Ramos always trying to up attack at Oracle Park is hilarious. Anthony, it's a good approach, I would say. As Bob, do you think I'm speeding Argentina? Beating Argentina. Bob, we're going to beat Argentina. Don't you worry. Of course we're going to beat Argentina. They're rubbish. We're England, Bob. You've got to know better than that. As dilated, you know what? The way that contact looks. I thought that might have been a grand slam. I was with you. As dilated, hope so. At least they haven't been shut out by Michael Lorenzen, because that would have been embarrassing. As Huron is the British Open this week. Yes, Huron. The Scottish Open was last week, or the week that's just gone. The British Open is this week. Spencer, yep, he just missed it. Ethan, we'll see if you come back or the Braves are going to hold on. So, 1-1. We got a tie game. Why are all the games between the Giants and the Rockies close? This homestand. It's like we truly are on the same level as Triple M. How are you doing? I see you changed your profile pic. Still haven't forgotten England for beating Mexico at the Azteca. I apologise, Triple M, but we've got to do what we've got to do to get to our first final since 1966. As the Giants may attack. Yeah, I did read that one out. Let's see. So, it's 1-1 here. We've got a good game brewing on our hands. And you know what? I'm a fan of good games of baseball. As here is Tyler Freeman for the Rockies, as McDonald will fire outside. And I just want to know. One thing I will say, I've seen enough of the Rockies. You know, I've seen them about 3 times last month, 3 different series. I've seen enough. As the 1-0 pitch is a called strike, and it's 1-1. Bob, I think 10-7. Bob, that's my prediction for the 49ers. We will see, though. So 1-1 to Tyler Freeman. McDonald will fire. There's a swing and a foul ball, and it's 1-2. Bob, what do you think? Do you think the Niners will have a good season? Let me know. So 1-2. As Juice Shanahan needs to go. You know what, Juice? I agree with you. As the 1-2 pitch is a foul ball, it remains 1-2. Bob, 13-3. Bloody hell. If they finish 13-3, fair play. I don't see that happening at all. If you're right, all the credit to you, my friend. 1-2 then to McDonald. As Joe, I don't really got a baseball team other than the Astros since I was born into the team, lol. But I'm starting to like the Giants because of you, lol. I also just like to gamble on things. As there's a foul ball and it's 1-2. Joe, look, I'm not ever forcing anyone to become a Giants fan, but if I'm helping you like the Giants, then that's what I'm here for. And Astros, then. That's interesting. Do you watch any Astros games, Joe? Or you don't get the opportunity to? As the 1-2 pitch is a line drive to right field for a base hit. And that would be a leadoff single for Freeman. I've not got a good feeling about this inning. I'll be honest. I ain't got a good feeling. Bob, you know what? I like it more than I did when we first made it. I know we needed pitching. Bob, I give it a B. That's what grade I would give that pick. So, Ezekiel Tovar, the Giants killer, who's batting 201, is due up. Wouldn't shock me if he hits a home run here. Huron, it definitely builds character because it's tough to watch. As that pitch is outside and it's 1-0. Tovar, Tovar, not great, but he is against the Giants. As dilated, the 5th and 6th inning, the Giants always struggle. So you are right, 5th inning danger. As the 1-0 pitch, you cannot fall behind 2-0 here. There's a pickup attempt, and Freeman is back safely. Yeah, can't fall behind here, otherwise it's disaster. As, there's a man and his wife looking pretty happy in the crowd. Another man and his wife, as there's a line drive. That one is going to be stopped by Adames, who's going to barehand it to Arise. Arise will get the out at second base. Beautiful play by Willie Adames. I thought that one may get by him. Instead, he gets it, bare arms it, backflips it to the second baseman Arise for out number 1. As, Joe, we go to Astro games often, but the Giants are growing on me because your streams are enjoyable to watch. I appreciate that. You know what? Nothing better than gambling and watching the stream, right? Winning money. As Bob or Anthony You need one more hit, I believe, from McDonald. And then your bet, well, I know you've got other things as well, but then that part of your bet would be done. As Spencer, we do need a shutdown inning. As Bob, you got the out, did you? As there's a ground ball by McCarthy to Devers. Devers fire it over to Adamas. Adamas back to Devers for the double play. Beautiful turn, double play there by the Giants. And we go to the the bottom of the 5th. A shutdown inning indeed. I tell you what, McDonald, he's getting through these games quickly. As Blade Thanos, I need the Giants to win in first 5 innings. All right, Blade, you got to hope then the Giants score 2 here. Also 1 here, and then that bet will cash. As you got $3,500 on the line to win $7,500. Blade Thanos, I wish you all the best then for the bottom of the 5th. I tell you what, you put it in the chat though, and normally when you put the bets in the chat, it does bring good luck. Due up for the Giants this inning will be Luis Arraez, Casey Schmidt, and Rafi Devers. So the Giants' 3 best hitters are due up as well. So Blade Thanos, I hope we can bring you the luck on your bet. By the way, do you bet often? Because $3,500, that is a ton of money to bet. As for one, Astros used to be in the NL West, and they irritated the heck out of me. Look at Mike Scott. And Spencer, betting over 3,000 on the Giants. I think, Spencer, it may be more of against the Rockies. That may be more of that. Boy, that is ballsy. Robert, that was a beautiful turn, double play, Robert. As Joe, yes, they do. I've been winning because of Jolly. Just put it out there. I would say we have like a 70 to 80% hit rate. As Bob, I can't wait for the Valkyrie Fever game. Bob, that should be a good game. I believe that's in Indiana. As Spencer Huron, he scuffed the balls. Is that what Mike Scott did, Spencer? Bit like Tom Brady, playing with balls and messing around. All right, we'll see then if this inning we can score a run for Blade Thanos. I'm going to predict we will as well. We've got our best players due up. As I tell you what, those kids, they're enjoying their ice cream. Lickety lick lick lick. Well, that sounded a bit weird. As Arraez will take a called strike and its own one. Arraez, Blade Thanos, I don't know how much baseball you know, but with Luis Arraez, you kind of just, it's kind of irrelevant what happens pitch to pitch. Because he's just as good at 2-strike hitter as he is 1-strike hitter. As he fouls that one off, and it's 0-2. Joe, 3,500 is a little bit too crazy for me. I haven't got into gambling that much. There's nothing better than Jolly Good Takes play-by-play. I appreciate that, Robert. I try my best to be here every day. As SpongeBob is in the house. I shouldn't be getting that excited for SpongeBob. Next to Lucille. As the 0-2 pitch to Arraez, it's a ground ball to the third baseman. Third baseman will fire that over to the first baseman for out number 1. Not a great start for Blade Thanos. Now you have got the Giants' 2 leaders in home runs, though. So we will see if one of them goes deep. And here on Jolly Good Takes, it's called Boom Boom Baseball. Because we've got a little song every time there's a home run hit by the Giants. Spencer, yeah, 1 down. Juice, Robert, get out more often. As Schmidt hits a line drive to centre field. That one is going to be caught by a diving Carrick. And he robs a hit away from Casey for out number 2. Damn, I thought that may have been a hit that you needed there, Blade Thanos. Instead, it's 2 outs. It's going to come down to Rafi Devers and whether Devers can hit a home run. And I never like people losing money, so I hope you don't lose 3,500. Because I never want someone losing 3,500. It's Devers is 0 for 2. He did hit a hard fly ball last time up to centre field. 19 home runs. Who's going to be the first Giants to hit 20 home runs as well? As yep, let's go Devers. Devers takes a called strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. Devers, he's 0 for 2 today, as he takes in the dirt, and it's 1-1. On deck is Jung-Hoo Lee. So Blade Thanos, Jung-Hoo Lee probably won't hit a home run. As Joe, you got this, Blade. Let's hope so. Bob, we play the Mariners next week after the All-Star break. Yep, Bob, we do. As the 1-1 pitch to Devers is a ground ball to the first baseman. This will end the inning. Blade Thanos, I apologize. The inning's over. It's tied 1-1 after 5. Hopefully, you win some more bets in the future. But hey, thank you for commenting and letting us know what you needed. I apologise though, as it's 1-1 here. I don't know if you bet often, Blade Thanos, but if I ever see you again on a Giants game, I appreciate you hopping in the stream and commenting. We've got a great community here, so I love talking to everyone. As we'll see if McDonald can get through the top of the 6th inning. Spencer, I blame Brentford. Yeah, I jinxed it. I shouldn't have said anything. The Giants are a bit of a weird... Blade, if you're still in there, though, bit of advice about the Giants is don't bet them to win often, because the Giants, they're not that good. As Bob, what is SpongeBob doing at the game? Bob, it's Nickelodeon Day at the game. That's what SpongeBob is doing at the game. It's Nickelodeon Day. It's a SpongeBob hat giveaway. Bob, I got a picture of the hat to show you, actually, if you want to see the giveaway hat. Bob, this is what they're giving away at the game. Well, they are a bit zoomed in. Bob, this is the hat they're giving away at the game. It's a SpongeBob hat. As a Juice getting paid. Joe, should I bet over 6.5 runs? You know what? With these bullpens, it will probably be 6.5 runs. Savvy Snail, what's up, Savvy? Well, I mean, that emote, it doesn't look like a good emote to me. I can't even tell what that emote is. Savvy. It's like a puff. It's like a... That's what that emote kind of is. So, 1-1 after 5. Got a close game here. I tell you what, the first inning, I can't remember who said it, but the first inning went quick. Sorry, it went long. Ever since then, the rest of the innings have been quick. Scott, Nickelodeon Day, are you kidding me? What the fuck? As there's a called strike to the Rockies batter, and it's 0-1. I don't know, Scott, Nickelodeon Day, they do anything now to get fans to come to the games. As Snail Eyes icon, it was. As there's a foul ball by Mickey Moniak, and it's 0-2. Bob, do you think if England played France in the finals, they can beat the French? Bob, I think France is the best team, but I think Spain are going to get to the finals. If it was England-France, you have always got a chance, but I would put France as favourites. As the 0-2 pitch to Moniak is low, and it's 1-2. Ethan, I know I asked you yesterday if the Red Sox were going to finish with 90 wins, but what about the White Sox? Ethan, White Sox 88. Top of the day, Savvy Snail, you're the second person to say that to me. As there's a swing and miss by Mickey Moniak for out number 1 as he goes down on strikes. Top of the day to you as well. It's maybe that should be my intro. Top of the morning to everybody watching here on Jolly Good Takes. By the way, Ty told me to put on the San Jose Sharks jersey. So we're rocking the San Jose jersey for a little bit of luck, as that pitch is low, and it's 1-0 to Hunter Goodman. This is the danger amount. As Ethan, do you think they will win the division? Ethan, I think the Guardians may win that division. As Scott, yeah, top of the day is like good morning. As there's a called strike, and it's 1-1. But Scott, that's fine. We can say top of the day any time of the day you'd like, but it does mean the beginning of the day. As battle for the channel, Juice says. And Ethan, by how many games? 2. As there's a strike, and it's 1-2 to Hunter Goodman. There's a Buster Posey jersey there, number 28 in the crowd. I always say it. You've got to be a brave man wearing a jersey like that. As the 1-2 pitch, they're going to get a timeout by Goodman. Just because of the team's state right now. So the 1-2 pitch to Goodman is a wild swing and a miss. What is he swinging out there? He goes down on strikes. McDonald's 3rd strikeout today. My God, that pitch wasn't even close. Joe, are the Giants going to the playoffs? Joe, the Giants are definitely not going to the playoffs. They're not very good this year. So to answer that question, no. As for Ron, I can't believe Hunter Goodman was swinging at that. Yeah, Ethan, they're a run-well team. I expect them to have a good second half. As there's a high fly ball to centre field by TJ Rumfield. Gilbert will run over to make the catch and then the inning. Another quick inning for McDonald. We go to the bottom of the sixth, 1-1. And I tell you what, Anthony, you need one more hit. Ethan, I think so. Spencer, Giants were down before Memorial Day. They were done, before Memorial Day. Probably, but you know what? Didn't the Oakland Athletics win like 20 games in a row or 18? Not saying this Giants team's good enough to, but it's baseball. You never know. You could make a run. Does that mean I don't want them to sell? No, of course I want them to sell at the deadline. As Bob, your guess is as good as mine. What the hell was he swinging at? Indeed, Bob, that was crazy. Insane. Liam, what are you talking about? Insane. Joe asked, are Giants going to make the playoffs? And I said, you never know, although we are most likely done. But the A's did win a lot of games in a row one time. So I said I'd still sell at the deadline, but miracles happen. Insane. I'm just saying, it's baseball. Anything can happen. Is it Anthony? Well, McDonald get 4 or more strikeouts and now 4 or less hits. Anthony, I don't know what's going on with McDonald. It's actually the good McDonald. You told me that after the top of the first, I would have said you're crazy. But no, it's actually been the good McDonald so far. So, as Gooey says, McDaddy has given us a good game. We need to score and win now. Just started drinking wine and whiskey shots while working. Gooey, you know what? If you can drink while you work, that must sound like a pretty fun job. Spencer, A's beat the Royals and Tigers that year who were crap. All right, Spencer. And Juice, undersea tunnel from San Francisco to Oakland, 8 miles. England to France, 50 miles. Yeah, Juice, the channel, or we call it, every time I go to think of that thing, I always forget what it's called. And Spencer still have to win, though. And Scott, Q, Jim Mora, playoffs, we're just trying to win a game. I got you, Scott. I'm just saying positive for some fans, although the reality is we're probably not. As well, if England win, if England and doesn't make the final, will you stream the World Cup final? Bob, I may do, I may not. I haven't decided yet, Bob. As here's Jung-Hoo Lee. Jung-Hoo Lee's over 2. That average could fall to below 300. As the 0-1 pitch is a called strike and it's 0-2. Scott, missing the voice crack, lol. If I could somehow give myself an intentional voice crack, I would. Insane Lee, yeah, Insane, just tell me your name. That's what I've been doing. As Joe, I didn't mean to put salt in the wound. That's all good. So, it's 1-2 here to Lee. Bernardino is the pitcher, as there's a swing and a miss, and Lee will go down on strikeouts for out number 1. There's 1 out, by the way. I've got 2 outs. There's 1 out. I forgot to change that after the last inning. So 1 down here. Tell you what, Lee, he is ice cold right now. I don't know what he was swinging at there. As insane, yeah, Jung-Hoo Lee is in a slump. As here's Bryce Eldridge facing the lefty. Eldridge will take outside. We're going to get another challenge by the Rockies. You know what's a joke? The Rockies have challenged every pitch they should have and been successful. As that's on the outside corner. And instead of being 1-0, it's 0-1. A perfect slider by Bernardino. As Anthony Lorenzen prop bet failed. There you go. You know what? The way McDonald's going, that might fail as well, Anthony. As the 0-1 pitch to Bryce is outside, and it's 1-1. No, Jung-Hoo Lee, he's got to get going soon. So, 1-1 to Bryce Eldridge. As the 1-1 pitch is outside, and it's 2-1. Insane. I can't do that game on Tuesday. I'm not going to be home for that. So I can't do that. So I apologize, Insane. As the 2-1 pitch to Bryce is fouled out, and it's 2-2. As yeah, I apologize. I always have to see family on a Tuesday during the evening. As Joe, anyone else in the chat have a bet going on? As that pitch is low, and it's a 3-2 account to Bryce Eldridge. Does anyone else have a bet going on in the chat? Although I'm Insane, I will be live for the All-Star game on Tuesday. I don't know when that is. If it's late on, as there's a drive by Bryce Eldridge, that one's going to be caught by a leaping Freeman. Good catch by Freeman for out number 2. Yeah, what time's the All-Star game on Tuesday? Because normally I can't do Tuesday, but I am doing it with Paul D. As Juice, love those post-game meltdowns by coaches. My favourite is Lacerda, Dave Kingman. Check it out if you want a healthy belly laugh. All right, Juice. Dave Kingman. Okay, I got ya. As Willie Adames with a line drive to left field. That's going to get through for a base hit for Willie Adames. So a 2-out single. There you go. So a 2-out single for Adames. He could have came through when he needed it, but we'll take the hit. As in saying that was unlucky by Bryce. Joe, that was you yesterday losing because of England. Never doubt the English. And you know what? Never doubt the teams that get officials' decisions. That's what I would say. Certain teams, they seem to get more calls than others. Bob, Nisley and Max Crosby, they need a lot more than Max Crosby, Bob, if they're going to win. But, no, Max Crosby would be nice. As, no, Juice, I'm going to check that out after this stream. As here's Drew Gilbert. Gilbert with the RBI single last time. He will swing and miss at the first pitch, and it's 0-1. Lasorda and Dave Kingman. All right, I got your Juice. I will check that one out. I always check out what you guys want me to check out. As Joe, I don't know what you're talking about. As that pitch is down and outside and it's 1-1. All right, Scott. Calm down. You know, everyone likes England, right? We all like Team England. There's no such thing as Spider-Cam gate. As Gilbert hits a high little bloop, that one is going to be caught by the left fielder. Brilliant catch. I tell you what, the Rockies are playing outstanding defense as we go to the top of the 7th. And it is 1-1 still. As Vitello, he was looking to challenge. He won't. Damn it. Great catch by Tyler Freeman at second base. Great catch in the outfield there by the left fielder. Insane because they're playing the Giants. That's how. Bob, no. I think Nick Bosa's done. I think the best years of Bosa are behind him. I think he'll be good. I just don't think he's a great player anymore. So, it's 1-1 here. We've got a low-scoring game. Now, Haron went 5-2. Scott went 7-3. Haron went 5-3. Scott went 7-3. I went 4-2. We'll see. If anyone predicted 3-2 or 2-1, you would be looking pretty good right now. We'll see about the bullpens, though. As Bob, I think he's still the same old Bosa. Bob, I don't know. 2 ACL injuries on both knees. As Joe Bellingham played good yesterday. Can't be mad about that. Joe, if England win the World Cup, I'm going to get a Jude Bellingham jersey. I mean, I love that dude. Scott, in all seriousness, though, what is the rule if the ball did hit the spider cam? That play must be stopped and they do a drop kick restart. As Bob, he's still young. Bob, is he not like 28, 29? That's not that young anymore. Is Dr. Checkmate, Colorado has pitching. Bob, Dr. Checkmate, sorry. Giants offense, they're just not going today. I mean, their defense has been on fire. That's what I would say. As Anthony, you can only have your knee fixed so many times before you lose athleticism. Anthony, that's what I think. I think we've seen it with his brother, Joey Bosa. As Joe, why do they have to win for you to get one? Just because I'm not fussed about England jerseys unless it's a winner's jersey, Joe. Although I'll probably get one a little bit later if we don't win, when it's a little bit cheaper. But you're right. It probably shouldn't matter if they win or not, as that pitch is outside and it's 1-0. I've never been like a soccer national team jersey kind of fan though. As Spencer, we always make crap pitches that are so young. Spencer, it's been going on for years. As Bob, he's 28. He's the same age as everybody else. Bob is 28 and coming off some serious injuries though. As the 1-0 pitch is a high fly ball to right field. Lee going back will make the catch for out number 1. I tell you what, McDonald, if you had him going into the 7th inning, he's only at 69 pitches as well. I mean, my God. He could actually go pretty far. As Joe, I got a couple of USA. You do, Joe. I actually like the USA jerseys. I've got to give it to you. I think they're pretty nice. As the 0-0 pitch is a line drive up the middle by Carey to Adames. Adames fired over to the first baseman, Devers, for out number 2. McDonald is moving quicker than everyone's mum when they see a hot man. So, 2 outs here. Oh, get that right. 1-1 as Grizzlies Warriors is on today, the Summer League game, as there's a called strike and it's 0-1 to Johnson as, 2 down. I mean, this is ridiculous. After that first inning, McDonald, I can't believe it. As the 0-1 pitch to Johnson is going to be a called strike and it's 1-1. Spencer, at this rate, we could get 8 innings. I mean, is that 72 pitches? I mean, he's definitely going to come out for the 8th if he can get this out quickly. Anthony, yeah, he could. As there's a swing and a miss, and that is a strikeout. McDonald goes 7 innings here. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Oh, my God. Well, I did not have that on my bingo card. All right, time for the 7th inning stretch. This game is flying along right now, and that's because of Trevor McDonald. All right, yeah, play the music, baby, for the 7th inning stretch. I'll see you on the other side. All right, then. We are back for the bottom of the 7th, and Drew Kavanagh is going to lead off the inning for the Giants. As Bob, I don't believe in Romello Heights on the 49ers. Bob, we've never seen him. We'll see if you're right or wrong. As Jimmy Herget is coming in for the Rockies, he's 0-3 with a 3.75 ERA. And as I said, for the Giants, it will be Drew Kavanagh. As Haran, compared to the Friday night slog, Haran, this is a very, very different game. Anthony, there goes my under 4 strikeouts for McDonald. Anthony, it feels like you could have not been more wrong about today's game. Joe, I hope you did not bet the over 6.5, because right now it's not looking like it's going to hit. As we will see then if the Giants can take the lead. As there's Kavanagh and there's Elliot Ramos. As the pitcher, Jimmy Herget, is just going to warm up here. As the 7th inning on a Sunday is always a little bit longer. As there you go, there he is, warming up. Get on with it now, as there's all the people on the boat having a good time. I tell you what, they've got Cheers to 30-year-old. they've got someone's face. I thought that was like Larry Bear or Greg Johnson. But, you know what? They've zoomed in. I can't tell who that is. It's Juice, let's go Ramos. Anthony, you win some, you lose some. Yeah, you got to take that with gambling, right, Anthony? As now they're now pointing to the birthday boy. All right, happy birthday, mate. Can we get on with the game, though? We don't need to see the birthday boy now. Although, well, I mean, if he's happy, I guess he's happy. As here's Drew Kavanagh for the Giants. And Kavanagh is going to take way outside, and it's 1-0. Kavanagh, he's batting 226, a 314 on base, a 226 slugging. So actually, he's never got more than a single in his career. Well, how about now be a good time for your first home run? As the 1-0 pitch is a called strike on the outside corner, and it's 1-1, and a good sweeper there at 77 miles an hour by Jimmy Herget. Joe, I didn't, but I think I am. Joe, you're going to bet the over, really? I mean, you're a brave man, as that pitch is outside, and it's 2-1. To me, there's no way the over's going to hit unless Ryan Walker or Eric Miller make an appearance. So 2-1 to Kavanagh. Herget, he's in the windup. He is going to fire. That one is way outside, and it's 3-1. So Kavanagh, a leadoff walk would be pretty nice, if I do say so myself. As there's John Miller on KMBR doing the play-by-play. As Kavanagh will take way outside, and there you go. That's a walk for the Giants, and that is a big mistake by the Rockies. As Savvy Snail, I had this game under 9 runs total with an Eldridge home run. Would be nice to have him walk it off later. Dilated, welcome back. So a runner at first for the Giants. Is this the inning they take the lead? Hopefully so. I want this to be the inning they take the lead. And Savvy, I'd hope Bryce Eldridge hits a home run. Although he's probably not going to be due up this inning. As there's a foul ball by Elliot Ramos. And it's 0-1. So the top of the lineup has got the opportunity to give the Giants the lead here. If they don't, I think it could be trouble. Joe, that means we're in for a ton of fun late. As the 0-1 pitch to Ramos is fouled out of play. And it's 0-2 to Elliott. As Savvy, look, we'll see if you can get your under 9 seems pretty likely. Eldridge home run. I like the bet on an Eldridge home run. I like Bryce Eldridge. Let's hope he can deliver for you. As the 0-2 pitch to Elliot Ramos won't happen because the pitcher steps off. So it remains 0-2. As the 0-2 pitch to Elliot Ramos by Herget is a foul ball. It remains 0-2. By the way, we're 5 subscribers away from 150. Appreciate everyone that hit that subscribe button. As is there a seal? Oh, they're showing the rocks like there's a seal in McCovey Cove. As the 0-2 pitch to Elliot Ramos by Jimmy Herget is a check swing on a pitch outside. He did not go, and it is 1-2. Spencer have to make them pay. Lead-off walk. Spencer, we've got to make them pay. Let's hope we do. So 1-2 to Elliot Ramos. Herget, he will fire. There's a swing and a miss by Ramos. He goes down on strikes for out number 1. Don't love that. As dilated, they're talking about muscles. Joe, I don't blame you. I would not bet. This game's a weird game. As they're talking about muscles. Giants baseball gets you to talk about muscles. There you go. In fairness, we have some pretty good food conversations on here as well. As that pitch to Luis Ariz outside, and it's 1-0. Come on, Luis. You're the guy. Come on, Ariz. All rise for the Ariz. I'm feeling a base hit from Luis Ariz. You know what? I was going to call him Luis Ariz Jr. then. He's definitely not Luis Ariz Jr. As the 1-0 pitch to Ariz is way outside, and it's 2-0. Herget, he's got command issues, and the Giants, they are going to look to benefit from it. As, you know what? The wind, it's not too windy at Oracle Park. As someone else just subscribed, I appreciate whoever else just subscribed. We're 4 away from 150, so shout out to you that hit that sub button. If you haven't already, hit that like as well. We're 1 like away from 20, as we get a little mound visit there by the Rockies, and it's 2-0. If I'm a Rockies fan, I like that mound visit. It just gives my pitcher that little bit of time to focus. We'll see if the Giants, though, can take advantage of this 2-0 count. As a Juice, no double play. Juice, there won't be a double play. If there is, I'll give everyone Chick-fil-A. As there's a called strike, and it's 2-1. Yeah. Free Chick-fil-A if it rises into a double play. How about that? Normally, free Chick-fil-A if you hit the foul pole with a home run. On a Jolly Good Takes, free Chick-fil-A if there's a double play. As the Riders actually pops that one up, and that one should be playable for the third baseman, as he is going to catch it in fair territory, Kyle Karros, for out number 2. And Joe, there's no double play, as we hit 20 likes. Thank you for whoever was the 20th like. Joe, can't be a double play now because there's 2 outs. As Anthony, I remember Herget from his Angel days, can't throw strikes. And Anthony, that's what we're seeing so far. It's Casey. Come on, Casey. He did it yesterday. Can he do it again today? As the 0-0 pitch to Casey is way outside, and it's 1-0. You know, when you throw this many balls, I tell you what, that is not going to be success. Spencer, see if we can get to 25 likes. Spencer, I think you may be pushing that, but we will see. It's Juice. So long, free sandwich, but the inning continues. Yes, it does. As the 1-0 pitch to Casey is a called strike, and it's 1-1. Keaton Wynn is warming up in the Giants bullpen. You know what? I'm a little bit surprised Keaton Wynn's warming up, because McDonald is only at like 78 pitches. As dilated, somebody pissed Casey off. Yeah, come on, Casey. Yeah, bloody awful. As he hits a high fly ball to the centre fielder. Carrick is going to make the catch. Well, you know what? He didn't hear me because he just flew out. As this game, it's getting a little bit close and a little bit tense. As Keaton Wynn is going to come in for the Giants. You know what? Tony, he normally lets starting pitchers go very long. Not here. As Ison, you took a nap. What's up, Ison? Ison, do you even want me to call you Ison, or do you want me to call you Icero? Let me know. Because I know you changed your name. As a 1-1 game, I mean, neither team can score right now. As Anthony says, fuck. All right, Anthony, let's see. It's getting a little bit annoying, though, as I thought the Giants were going to score that inning. The pitcher, he was a little bit wayward. I thought the Giants were going to take advantage of that. They did not, though. So we go to the top of the 8th. Whoever scores the next run is going to win this game, I'm telling you. As George DMC, welcome George DMC. I've never seen you before. It's possible to be over 6.5 runs. It is definitely possible to be over 6.5 runs. Now, our friend Joe did not want to take that bet because he's thinking maybe not. George DM or George, whatever you want me to call you. I'm thinking maybe 20 to 30% chance of there being over that many runs. I was saying it's not looking likely right now. I hope I'm wrong and the Giants get a 5-run inning. You never know. Both these bullpens suck, but I'm guessing George, you put a bet on it. That's my guess would be. It's dilated. Take me out to the ball game. Dilated. The 7th inning stretch already happened. That's in between the this top of the 7th and the bottom of the 7th. As Bob, who's pitching the 8th? Keaton Wynn is coming in for the Giants. Savvy Snail. Troy Johnson is pretty clutch for Colorado. Is he coming up? Savvy Snail, let me get that up for you. Is Troy Johnson coming up for the Rockies? No. He is the, he batted last inning. So to answer your question, Savvy, no, he, unless the Rockies score a lot of runs, he won't. I hope they make over 6.5. It's my last bet, and I'll win 4K. All right, let's hope there's over 6.5 runs. I've got to say, we've had a bit of bad luck today, though, because someone else came in the chat. They needed the Giants to be winning after 5, and they were not. As there's a called strike, as it was actually dropped by Kavanagh, and it's 0-1 to Tyler Freeman. As I said, there were similar people, so my reason to change it a bit. All right, I got you. You said either way. So Iceland's just easier for me to pronounce, so that's what I'll stick with. But George DMC, I hope you're right, and we get over 6.5 runs, as that pitch is fouled out of play, and it's 0-2. As Joe, can you do me a favour? George, if you're in there, Joe wants you to do him a favour. As Rob, Liam, where do you think LeBron James is going to sign? Rob, I think the Warriors. Call me deluded, but I think so. As that pitch is down and outside, and it's 1-2 to Tyler Freeman. If you think I'm wrong, though, feel free to call me deluded. That's just where I think LeBron James is going to go. Or to Philadelphia. They'd be my two guesses. So 1-2, Keaton Wynn is the pitcher for the Giants. He will fire a pitch. That's fouled out of play, and it is 2-2. Joe, I appreciate you, man. I thought you were going to actually ask for an actual good favour. Instead, you asked for a like, so I appreciate that, Joe. As it's 1-2 to Tyler Freeman. 1-1 game. He's 1 for 2 today. George, I saw you just liked it, so I appreciate you, my man. As that pitch is high, and it's 2-2. We're 5 subscribers away from 150, by the way, guys. So if you could help me out a little bit. As George D, hopefully you put the luck in the air for a late inning rally by one of these two teams. As the 2-2 pitch is a weak ground ball to the third baseman. Casey's going to pick it up. He's going to fire it over to Devers, who gets the out. And that is the first out of the inning. As Ison, I have to see it to believe it. LeBron signed with the Warriors. All right. I've just got a feeling. Draymond Green, I think LeBron knows where he's going. I think everything else is smoke screened. We will see, though, as it is Ezekiel Tovar, the Giants killer, up for the Rockies. And I tell you what, home run here could be killer, as that pitch is outside, and it's 1-0. By the way, both teams still got their challenges left, by the way. Both challenges. As Joe, LeBron to the Cavs. As Scott, I've got that feeling as well. And if it goes to extra innings, that's good for you guys. As the 1-0 pitch is a weak ground ball off the end of Tovar's bat. Keaton Wynn's going to pick it up. He's going to underarm flip it to the first baseman, Devers, for out number 2. Bob, they want to trade Moses Moody for LeBron. Bob, they don't need to trade anyone to get LeBron James. He is a free agent. Joe, no other way to end his career than back home. You could be right. And Cleveland, they do have a good team. So we will see indeed where LeBron James goes. So 1-1. One more out for Keaton Wynn to get for the Giants. As he's wearing number 67. He will fire low. And it's 1-0 to McCarthy. McCarthy led off the game with an inside-the-park home run. The Rockies have not scored since. We will see. As oh my God, I appreciate you, guys. We're 1 subscriber away from 150. As Keaton Wynn will fire low, and it's 2-0. That just shot up early, so I appreciate everyone that subscribed. We are now 1 away from 150, and a big milestone is Rob. I think he's going to the Cavs, but who really knows? You never know until the fat lady sings, baby. As Bob, did McCarthy have an inside-the-park home run? Yes, Bob, McCarthy had an inside-the-park home run. As the 2-0 pitch to McCarthy is outside, it's 3-0. Keaton, do not walk this guy because he is rapid. He's going to steal second base. Please do not walk him. As the 3-0 pitch to McCarthy is going to be a called strike, and it's 3-1. That one just caught the bottom of the zone. Yeah. First batter of the game, Bob. Jake McCarthy, an inside-the-park home run. I'm calling him Jake. I'm calling him JJ. As the 3-1 pitch is inside, that would be a walk. And oh no, you are playing with fire if you're walking McCarthy. I don't like this. McCarthy is Tony Vitello who's going to come out here, and we're going to get a pitching change. And who's coming into the game? George DMC. I don't know if you're still out there. But Eric Miller, what are we doing? Eric Miller is coming in. What are we doing? Oh, no. Mr. Bull City. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Mr. Bull City himself is coming in. Zoom Zim in the chat. You already know Mr. Bull City is coming in. What are we doing? It's a 1-1 game. It's not a blowout. Why is Eric Miller coming in? The dude is awful. You know he's going to give up runs. As Scott, anyone who thinks the Warriors are contenders with LBJ are delusional. Next forward. If you're a Rockies fan or you need a high-scoring game, you're bloody welcome. Tony Vitello just said, here you go, Rockies. Face the worst pitcher in our bullpen, Eric frickin' Miller. Brilliant. Zyson, oh no, exactly. Zim, he was only at like 79 pitches. I don't know. That's the Giants for you. God damn it. All right, we'll see then. I'm predicting the Rockies take the lead here. I know you guys may hate me, but that's what I'm predicting. As my voice is starting to go here as well. Scott, guys, Vitellonisis playing 3D chess. He knows what he's doing. Scott, does he really know what we're doing? As by the way, we hit 150 subscribers on the live stream. Appreciate everyone that hit that subscribe button. You people are amazing. Shout out to everyone. Go, guys. You're an amazing community. Wilson, yes. Shout out everyone. You guys are amazing. Let's hope the Giants can win. That would be more positivity. As Joe, the Giants are tanking. Joe, the sad thing is, Joe, we can't get a top 10 draft pick. So even if we wanted to tank, there's no point. As Scott, thank you. As Joe, I'm more like and Savvy W community. Yeah, the community we've got on here is amazing. You guys are amazing people. As Rob, what do you think about the report that Tony Vitello could head back to college after this season? Rob, I think that's very likely, actually. And Anthony, Bob, there was no opportunity to cut it off by the time Lee fielded it. He was already past second base. It went to the 4-2-1 marker. As I didn't see what Bob said, but I'm guessing he said it should have been an error. Bob said, why didn't the Giants cut it off to prevent him an inside the park home run? Because they couldn't, Bob. As Joe, that would be lovely. As thank you, Ison. So here is Mickey Moniak, and here's the bloody can't throw strike Eric Miller. As Miller will fire, there's a cool strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. I tell you what, nah, I don't know. If you know what, first pitch strike, but this is brave by Vitello. As the 0-1 pitch to Mickey Moniak is going to be a strike as the runner goes, and the throw is going to be late, and that's a stolen base for McCarthy. As whoever's spamming the hearts as the emotes, well, I appreciate that. So a second, a stolen base of second, and the Rockies will have a runner in scoring position, and it's Eric frickin' Miller. As Wilson, Vitello is a college guy. I don't think he can manage the egos on an MLB locker room. Wilson, I think you're right. As now we've got the 100 emotes, as that pitch is fouled off, and it's 0-2. I'll tell you what, he hasn't thrown a ball yet, which, to my surprise, is good. God, someone's spamming that 100 emote. Now they're spamming all the emotes. As, hey, brilliant stream. The Sharks jersey, can it bring the luck? It brought the luck of 150 subscribers, so I appreciate you all. As there's a broken bat by Mickey Moniak. He's going to need a new bat. As it's 0-2, we'll see what he can do here. As Joe, Joe, I don't even know how you did that. Is that an emote? As there's a swing and a miss. Oh my God, Eric Miller. Wow, I am shocked. He doesn't even throw a ball. My word, when do you ever see Eric Miller come in and not throw a ball? We go to the bottom of the 8th. As Rob, yeah, I do. You know what? If you listen to people close in his vicinity, they say he really did not want to join a losing team. He really wanted to be successful early on, and he's not right now. It's Gooey Miller time. Now we win. Let's see if we can hit a home run. Let's see if we can get a 5-run inning so everyone can win their over bets. Unless someone bet the under. I don't know if any of you guys bet the under. Wilson, I ain't going to say that yet. You've got a long way to go before I start saying Eric K. Miller. But you are right. As Bob, he kept it tied. Yes, he did, Bob. Can the Giants now take the lead? As Spencer, the over's definitely not looking good. But with the Giants closer situation and the Rockies bullpen, you never truly know. All right, let's freaking go, baby. Wilson, how does McDonald and Lorenzen not go over? That's why gambling in baseball is so freaking hard, right? That's why gambling, the opposite always, very rarely does it go how you think it goes. As who would have thought this could be a 2-1 game? Let's see here then. As Stuart for the Giants, this inning is going to be as next forward, I am FG and dilated with the beautiful hearts. Stuart for the Giants is Rafi Devers, Jung-Hoo Lee, and Bryce Eldridge. And Spencer the Giants scoring the 8th. Let's see. By the way, that weren't meant to be any racist on Jung-Hoo Lee. That's just me going Jung-Hoo Lee as a chant. Jung-Hoo Lee, Jung-Hoo Lee. Can Jung-Hoo Lee get an inside the park home run? You know what? If the Giants don't score, then if they're going to win, it's going to be a walk-off. And if they walk it off, that is electric. As Antonio Senzatella is the new pitcher for the Rockies. Again, he's 9-1 with a 3 ERA. I still don't know. I know you guys said that guy was formerly a starter. But 9-1 record with Colorado. You never see a pitcher with that kind of record. Come on, baby. Come on, Giants. Come on, Devers. Can we take the lead? Although I know a few of you don't want that. And Senzatella will fire way outside to Devers. And it's 1-0. And that's how this inning is going to get started. As, the bleachers are full. Cheers to everybody. Let's wish luck that the Giants score here in the 8th inning. As what's going on with Rafi Devers? Devers is pointing at the starting pitcher. As what's going on? Something happened in the outfield. These kids, they got a baseball. I wonder if they dropped a baseball on the field. As Spencer get 2 likes away from 25. As the 1-0 pitch to Rafi Devers by Senzatella is a ball again. And it's 2-0. Ooh, can we get a walk here as well? I would take a walk as Wilson Iladi has 0 starts this year. All good, Wilson. I still can't believe he's got 9 wins. I mean, that's like 25% of the Rockies' wins. As the 2-0 pitch to Devers is a swing and a miss. What are we doing? As Zimzin would say, a swing and a miss. And it's 2-1. What was that, Rafi? Rafi's had some questionable swings today. I've got to say it. I've got to be honest. As we're going to get a timeout by Devers. So it's 2-1 here. I'm telling you, this, as Scott said, it could have extra innings written all over it. As Joe is a 2-run game than normal for Giants games. Joe, this is the opposite of normal. As there's a foul ball and it gets by the ball, dude. And now we've got the longest, you guys were talking about snails earlier. It's a snail's race to the ball right now as he does his little jog. And we are ready, though, for the next pitch. It's dilated 2-0 count. He committed to a swing. He did dilate it, just the pitch was nowhere near the middle. As that pitch is outside, and it's a full count here. Dilated. I just wish he focused in on a pitch to hit. So 3-2, Jung-Hoo Lee is on deck. Let's see what the Giants can do here. As the 3-2 pitch to Devers is inside, and it's a walk for Rafi Devers. And this could be the inning. The Giants take the lead. As Ty, if you're in there, let's hope we may be wearing an ice hockey jersey. Can it bring the luck for this Giants team? As Joe is a low-scoring game considered a boring game. Joe, I find this quite entertaining. A close game, I will never complain. I'd rather a 1-1 game than a 15-8 game. Close games are way better for me. As I'm dilated with a round of applause. So Jung-Hoo Lee, can Jung-Hoo Lee get a base hit here? It would be big. That pitch is high. And it's 1-0 here. Lee 0 for 3 today. Now down to 303 batting average. Come on, Jung-Hoo. Let's get a base hit here. As Devers is the runner at first. They didn't even think about pinch running for him. As Lee hits a high bloop to right field. That one is going to be caught by McCarthy for out number 1. As Devers will go back to first base. I'm telling you, Jung-Hoo Lee is ice cold at the moment. By the way, I believe we've only had 1 extra inning game on the channel. So we'll see if it goes to extras. I don't know if the Giants have gone to extra innings since I've started streaming. We will see here. I mean, I would not complain at extras today. It's not a very late start, so I'm not tired at all. As Bryce Elge is going to hit a ground ball. That one's going to get through for a base hit. Devers is going to try for third. Devers is going to get to third. And the Giants then have got runners at the corners, one out. And this is the chance to score. As next forward, Giants can make this happen. Runners at the corners, I'm telling you, if this is going to be the inning, if there's going to be an inning, this is going to be the inning. The Giants may actually score. As Anthony, who do they replace him at first with if they run for him? Anthony, he's no longer at first. I know Scott says, are you sending Devers? It doesn't matter now. As what are we doing? No. No, I don't like this. No, Tony Vitello. No, I'm so anti this. Bryce Eldridge is being pinch run for Grant McRae. No, I'm anti that. I know Bryce Eldridge is slow, but he's not the winning run. As McRae is going to go, and McRae's going to steal, and they throw it into the outfield, and this is going to give the Giants the lead as Devers comes home to score. McRae gets the third. Forget what I said. I love the move by Tony Vitello. What a great move. 2-1 Giants as the throw to second went over the head into the outfield, and McRae got to third base as well. I take it all back. I never complain about Tony Vitello there. Great move. As there's not 2 outs. I changed the number of outs. I was going to change the score. It's 2-1 San Francisco as Devers comes to score. And the Rockies, their defense has been so good all day as the Adames takes high. And it's 1-0. But their defense broke there. So 2-1 Giants. McRae is now at third base. You've got to add on, though, because we all know that this bullpen, they can't hold a lead in the 9th. As Anthony now pitches spot in the 7th hole. As Anthony, that's how bad you say he is. But there's a line drive to left field. He's going to get down for a base hit. Willie Adames with an RBI single. 3-1 Giants. So they add on again. As Bob says, nice throw, dummy. 3-1 Giants. Adames comes through with a base hit. Joe, another score. How about a home run now? And this over could get pretty close. As Wilson, here comes runs. Come on, keep the ante on. Absolutely. George, yeah, for you, George or Jorge, I don't know how I'm going to call you. Yes, 3 more, please. Please, 3 more runs for the Giants. So it's 3-1 San Francisco as Gilbert will foul that pitch off, and it's 0-1. Bob, Willie Adames is having a good game. Bob, you know what? He's not having a bad one, that's for sure. Zyson, yes, another one. Yeah, please, 3 more runs. Yeah, and I want them to do 3 more Giants runs as well. As the 0-1 pitch to Drew Gilbert is high, and it's 1-1. Joe, over 6.5 is about to hit. Joe, it's still 3 more runs. It's still a lot of runs. As Anthony, Giants executing small ball as Dylan Smith is warming up in the bullpen. As the 1-1 pitch is high, and it's 2-1 to Drew Gilbert. So I tell you what, we said this could be the inning that the Giants score, and it is the inning that the Giants score. And they needed to. So 2-1 to Gilbert. Come on, Gilbert, get a home run. As there's a big swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. Bob, I see Dylan Smith up in the bullpen. Dilated. Giants are winning because I betted against them in the 8th. Dilated. What did you do? And Joe, what did I say? They were going to wake up in the 8th. Joe, you did actually say that. So 3-1 Giants. Can they keep adding on? You know what is weird to me? When you hit a foul tip, it's not an out. It's Ty. Yep, Ty the Sharks jersey and bring the luck. As there's a foul ball by Gilbert and it remains 2-2. Sharks a comeback luck. Yep, Ty, it definitely works. It's Juice. I'm not celebrating anything until it's in the books. Juice, with this bullpen, you are absolutely right. It's dilated, it's heartbroken. And Joe, you should have betted. Joe, I still don't think the over's going to hit, but I hope I'm wrong. As Gilbert hits a ground ball, that one is going to be a stop by second base, and it's going to be a ground out. A 4-6 ground out. Nice play there by the second baseman Freeman. So 2 outs here. As Anthony, where the fuck is supposed closer Jason Foley? I thought that's why he was signed. Anthony, don't sign injured players. How about that? We'll see if the Giants bullpen can hold on. Dylan Smith is the pitcher. If they find a way to blow it, I will lose my crap. Because this is beyond embarrassing at this point. Spencer with his pen, no lead is safe. There's a swing and a miss by Kavanagh. I got to be honest, I'm done with Kavanagh. I don't rate Drew Kavanagh at all. I think he's awful. It's dilated. I don't see the Rockies getting 3 hits. We'll see dilated. A 0-1 pitch to Kavanagh is fouled out of play, and it's 0-2. Anthony, he's down in the pen. Use him. Devin, welcome back. Devin, 3-1 Giants. They've scored 2 this inning. As Devin, by the way, we hit 150 subscribers, so shout out to you. I know you contributed to that, so shout out everyone that hit that sub button. As that pitch is outside and it's 1-2. Bob, because he's awful defensively. The play the Rockies just made, that might as well have been Jesus Rodriguez. As it's 1-2 to Kavanagh. Can the Giants add on here? As the pitch is going to be fouled out of play. That was a breaking ball right down the middle. And it's 1-2. I appreciate you, Devin. We're now on the road to 200 subscribers. There's Anthony. Come on, Kavanagh. Is rookie, you're being harsh. Anthony, I just don't like what I see. I've got to be honest. As the 1-2 pitch to Kavanagh is a swing and a miss. He goes down on strikeouts. And now it's down to the Giants' awful bullpen to hold on. Yep, Joe, 3 outs. I'm telling you. I know Anthony says he's only a rookie, as Dylan Smith is going to come in here to try and close out the game. You know what? For you guys that need the over, if the Rockies score 2 here, then that guarantees the over. As Spencer, these 3 outs, you know the Giants are going to make it tough. That's all I'm going to say. You know the Giants are going to make it tough. It's tight. I don't know if you're in there, but no boom boom baseball today. Not 1 home run hit by the Giants. Actually, not well. I mean, the only home run we've got is an inside the park home run by the Rockies. No ball has left the ballpark yet. Bob, so do I. They probably use him as a pinch hitter. As come on, Smitty, says Scott. We will see if the Giants bullpen can hold on. Spencer, do we have one catcher who can hit? No, we don't have one catcher that can hit. That's what the issue is. As Anthony, I need at least 6 runs in the 9th to cover mine. And 3 more for George. You guys, you've got to hope for 2 runs here. And then it goes through extra innings. And there's a guaranteed run then. I know most Giants fans, though, are hoping for a lockdown inning. As Spencer, that was rhetorical. Spencer, I know it was. There's only one answer to that question. Let's see what the Giants can do here then. As Dr. Checkmate, I know. Your Rockies, they blew it right there in the bottom of the 8th. As, well, more 3 runs, Jorge says. Let's see, Jorge, if we can get you those 3 runs. If the Giants blow this, I swear to God, I will lose my crap again if the Giants blow this. You can't keep blowing leads in the 9th every freaking game to the Colorado Rockies. It's Bob. I'm watching the Royal Summer League game on Amazon Prime. There you go, Bob. I don't care. I could care less about Summer League. I've got to be honest. As yes, Jorge, if there's 2 runs at least in this inning, it's a guaranteed. Yeah, your over will hit. As Wilson, I didn't realize it was on. I missed it. I wish I did watch it. I saw it on the TV and I clicked on it and the game was over. So I was really upset about that. As Spencer, let's better not make that 13 blow saves. Oh, what are we doing? Eric Miller's staying in the game. What are we doing? I mean, you honestly used up your luck. Bull City Eric Miller. You used up your luck in the 8th inning. As he throws way high and it's 1-0. As that pitch is way low and it's 2-0. Yeah, Bob, Eric Miller's still pitching and he's behind 2-0 because the dude can't throw strikes. So why are we I don't get it. I really don't get it. It really annoys me. As Wilson, definitely an immaculate inning in balls as there's a called strike and it's 2-1. Jamal Giuseppe. I don't know if I butchered that name. The rent is due. Jamal Giuseppe, welcome to Jolly Good Takes. You need 4.5 for the Rockies. All right, we'll see if that gets hit as the 2-1 pitch is low and it's 3-1. With Eric Miller, you guys that need the over, you could be good because we ain't got a closer and we've got the worst, most can't throw a strike guy ever. He's about to walk off the leadoff hitter Hunter Goodman here. As the 3-1 pitch to Hunter Goodman by Eric Miller is a called strike and it's 3-2. That was actually a good pitch. You know what? Credit where credit's due. That was a good pitch. And it's 3-2. I thought that was a ball, so I'm surprised. If he walks in, you can write in trouble. As the 3-2 pitch to Hunter Goodman is a line drive. That's going to get over Casey's head for a base hit to left field. Ramos falls down. Here we go, folks. The Giants and Eric Miller are going to blow it. Just get Miller out. Get Miller out right now. Get Dylan Smith in. Base hit for the Rockies. I'm telling you, Jamal Giuseppe, you may win this bet because the Giants can't close games out. Joe, what time is it over there? In the UK, it's 11:15. On the West Coast, it's 3:15. As next forward, it is crazy. As here's TJ Rumfield. TJ Rumfield is going to take outside. The Giants are going to challenge. They're going to lose that challenge because the ball was outside. So the Giants have lost the challenge. Eric Miller can't throw a strike. Jamal Giuseppe, come on, Rockies. There's a lot of people right now cheering on the Rockies in this chat because they've got the over. As Dr. Checkmate, keep Miller in. We need the runs. Don't keep Miller in. Let's go over 6.5. Is that the St. Kitts and Nevis flag? As there's a called strike and it's 1-1. Or Trinidad and Tobago, Jamal Giuseppe. I don't know. As Jorge or George, let's go over 6.5. Spencer, wake the F up. Yes, wake up. Why we've gone with Eric Miller, it makes no sense. He's so bad. As the 1-1 pitch to Rumfield is in the dirt. What a shock. And it's 2-1. He's going to walk him again, isn't he? Again, I know why Viotello's kept him in because it's a lefty-lefty matchup. But Eric Miller can't throw strikes. So why have we got Eric Miller? It doesn't make any sense. As Spencer, 2-1, exact. The Giants are going to blow it. They will always blow it. As a 2-1 pitch to Eric Miller. By Eric Miller is a check swing at a ball in the dirt. Did he go? Yes. Whoa. The Giants catch a big break there because that weren't even close to the zone. And it's 2-2. Did he go on the replay? Let's see here. Oh, I don't think he went. I think that's a bad call. I think the Giants caught a break there. I don't think he swung at that. As Wilson, Dylan Smith is warming up. Giants catch a big break there. I don't think that was a swing. So it should be 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. As Miller in the wind-up, he is going to fire. That is a weak ground ball. This one could be a tough play, but it's going to be a ground out for out number 1. Okay, the runner gets a second, but that runner at second is irrelevant. You know what, Miller, he got the out. Surely you've got to take Miller out right now. No way you can keep him in. Nice play by Casey. Surely. Rob, I'll be live tomorrow for the home run derby, Rob. And then on Tuesday, I'm doing a dual stream with Paul D from Bombers Game Mike. Good channel over there. So that's the plan for the next 2 days, Rob. As why they letting Eric Miller stay in? Why the heck is Eric Miller still in this game? It doesn't make sense. Get him out. It's a righty now. As the pitch is a high fly ball down the first base line, foul, and it's 0-1. I tell you what, the Giants, they never make it easy. They gave up a base hit to begin the inning. And right now, all you guys that need the over, you are praying for a 2-run home run or something like that. And Spencer, you are not going to be playing Boom Boom Baseball Song in the derby, are you? As there's a check swing out pitch in the dirt, but he did swing, and it's 0-2. Definitely not, Spencer. Imagine every home run, Boom Boom Baseball. Joe, what are you doing for the England? Because I remember you're saying you're going to celebrate with your family. Yep, Well, we'll be watching it on Wednesday. Last night was a great night, though, Joe. Just a few drinks, cheering on the England, watching the Argentina game. So 0-2 to Carros. Miller in the windup. He will fire high, and it's 1-2. You know what? Miller, he seems to have settled down since the first batter. But I will never be confident until he gets the third out. And there's only been one out, so we've still got a long, long way to go. As the 1-2 pitch is going to be a check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And that's a strikeout for Eric Miller. 2 down. As Anthony, Tony Martello spun the little price wheel and it landed on Eric Miller. It's unbelievable. So the Rockies are down to their final out. Mr. Bull City, he's trying to get through this game and give the Giants the win and let them win the series 3-1. As the pitch to Carrick. Carrick's had a good series. He's way in the dirt. That wasn't even fucking close. And it's 1-0. Jesus Christ, that was nowhere near. If you could all hit that like and subscribe button, guys. We hit 150 today on the stream. So I appreciate everybody that helped us reach that milestone. As it's 1-0 here to Carrick. Spencer, that would be nice. That would be nice. We'll see, though. As the 1-0 pitch to Carrick is a swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. His helmet went flying. I can do a little reenacting of that one. He had his helmet on. He swung and it went like that. Woo! That was rubbish acting. I apologise for my bad acting. So 1-1 here. Eric Miller trying to close the game for the Giants. As Wilson, not a new closer for the Giants. As there's a foul ball and it's 1-2. And the Rockies are down to their final strike. And you guys that took the over, you are also down to your final strike as well. As Anthony, why the idiot swinging at every pitch? Because they're the Colorado freaking Rockies. That's why, Anthony. As the fan are on their feet, they're clapping. Spencer, honestly, shut up. As that pitch is in the dirt and it's 2-2, it ain't going to be just as simple as a strikeout. I'm telling you, something crazy is going to happen. That's the way Giants baseball, nothing like it. As Jamal Giuseppe, I apologise if your over does not hit. 2-2 count to Carrick. I hope you actually don't have to sleep on the streets. No one should sleep on the streets. It's Scott, because they're a shit team. As the 2-2 pitch to Carrick. Miller's going to get ready here. The crowd on their feet, including the guy in the yellow top with his SpongeBob hat on. As the 2-2 pitch is a ground ball foul. And it stays alive, and it remains 2-2. This game is not over yet. Knowing the Giants, they'll give up a 2-run home run with 2 strikes. And that would be classic freaking Giants. 2-2 count. 2 Carrick. Eric Miller. There's a foul ball. And it remains 2-2. Did the ball dude catch that? No. I thought the ball dude there for the Giants almost made an insane play. Devin, if he hits a home run, I will lose my shit. Because it's Eric freaking Miller, and they're getting lucky. 2-2. 2 Carrick. Good bat going here. Miller. He will fire the pitch. There's another foul ball. It remains 2-2. Come on, Miller. You can't even get out of it. Is this game going to end? A 7-pitch at bat for Carrick. As Wilson, I want to bet the under on catches by the ball dudes. They should make that a option. Bet the under every time. 2-2 count. Eric Miller. Come on, baby. Don't stuff this up. 2-2 pitch is fouled off. Oh, I thought he swung and missed. Instead, it's a foul ball, and we're still alive. An 8-pitch at bat now. My God, this, I tell you what, fair play to Carrick. He is making it tough on Miller. That was a good slider. He just got a piece of it to stay alive. 2-2. Carrick. Miller. Miller fires. There's inside, and it's a full count as they check, did he swing? No, he did not. And it's 3-2. Don't walk him. And make the bases, make the winning run come up for the Rockies. Don't do that. At worst, you can give up a 2-run home run. Don't give up a 3-run home run, I swear. 3-2 count. Eric Miller looking to get the save. Pitch number 29 is not going to happen as he steps off the mound. And it remains 3-2. This is a good AB, Spencer, indeed. My God. You watch. He'll walk him and we'll have to do it again then, won't we? Woo! I don't know if you guys know that one. A little English panto right there. As he 3-2 pitch is fouled again. And there is... honestly, I thought that was a strikeout as well. And he stays alive. It remains 3-2. My God, this game can't end. 10 pitch at bat here. Hello? Are we ever going to end? As Wilson, Miller, come on. Spencer, Jesus fucking Christ. As the 3-2 pitch by Eric Miller is a high fly ball to right field. That ball is gonna be caught by a sliding Jung-Hoo Lee. And the game is over. The Giants win 3-1. There we go. Eric Miller with a save. Great battle there to end the game. The Giants win 3-1. They win the series 3-1. Tie with the San Jose Sharks dub. My God, Eric Miller, he took 30 pitches. Did he ever make it stressful? Oh, yes, he did. But the Giants, they hold on to win 3-1. And in the battle of the basement, the Giants win. This game is OVA over. As Savvy Snail with a W. Wilson winners on SpongeBob Day. How about SpongeBob comes and celebrates with the team? I hope the kids had fun on this game. Zyson, phew. Scott, looking forward to the derby tomorrow. Scott, so am I. A couple of Phillies in that one. Kyle Schwarber and Bryce Harper. Spencer, we take 3 or 4 from Colorado and also pass the Mets. We're above the New York Mets. Take that, New York. Take it, New York. No, I'm only joking. Dilated, wasted $10 betting against my team. Dilated, that's why you never, ever bet against your team. Wilson says the same, Scott. Yeah, tomorrow's derby should be good. What time is that, by the way, guys? I don't know. What time is it? Because it's all weird timing. So let me know what time that is, and I'll be live. I may be live 10 minutes before it begins. Haran, Giants win. Yes, Haran. The Giants finally hold on to a save situation and win 3-1, winning the series 3-1. As Anthony, I'm watching the Emeralds going to the 9th, up 9-5, trying to win number 52 of the season. Let me stick the Emeralds game on for a little bit here. Is Spencer, not sure. I can check. It's just my app's weird because it tells me it's 5 o'clock West Coast time. So sorry, pardon me. That's 1 a.m. I got ya. Yeah, 1 a.m. There you go. Look at that. Just proof I live in the UK. If it focuses. I have no idea if you guys can see that, but 1 a.m. tomorrow, 5 o'clock or 8 o'clock if you're on the East Coast, start time. It's dilated. I appreciate you for joining. Go Giants. I apologize for your bet. As by the way, guys, we did have a Dodgers fan called Dalton Rushing come into the chat. So all fans are welcome, but if your name's Dalton Rushing, you are pushing it a little bit. Giants win, though. And shout out to everyone. We also hit 25 likes. Dilated. I'm definitely not AI. So I'm going to end this stream. I'm going to play the Giants victory song. But everyone, I appreciate you for joining me. I'll be live for the home run derby tomorrow and the All-Star game on Tuesday. Shout out to everyone that joined. If you want to see a post-game show and you're a Giants fan, I recommend Giants Sports Talk Live. They are the best of the business. So Dilated, Rob, Wilson, Spencer, Haron, Anthony, Juice, Devin, Scott, Wilson, Savvy Snail, Ty, all you guys out there. I know a few of you were gambling as well. Joe, if you're still in there. Joe, Rob as well. And George, you didn't win your bet. And Dr. Checkmate, if you guys are all still in there. And, of course, Dilated Entertainment. Dilated, you already know about the Coke Zero. You already got it. As Joe's there. Yes, Joe, I'll see you tomorrow. I appreciate you, Joe, for joining. You were there the whole stream. Not that you have to be there for the whole stream. Just Joe was an absolute legend. As Ison, Bull City did get the save. Shout out Ison. If he keeps doing it, this Bull City graphic, I may have to get rid of it if he keeps doing it, but I don't know if he will. As yes, everybody, take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Go Giants. And Joe, fair play to your Astros. I hope they win today if their game has not already finished. Goodbye, everybody. Giants win 3-1 as they take 3 out of 4 against the Colorado Rockies.